You are listening to a podcast of the geek-io Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geek-io.
Hello and welcome, friends, to Exploding Dice, the geek-io live play role-playing podcast. I am going to skip introductions by just simply saying reality has been parted. Roll initiative!
Dun, dun, dun.
Things were rolled.
Raul.
And some were poor.
Raul.
Yes.
What'd you roll?
I wrote a 16. I don't get to go next week.
Jackie. Speaking of, Jackie, what'd you roll?
A 7.
Monica, what'd you roll?
17.
Carrie, what'd you roll?
5.
Oh.
Josh, what'd you roll?
11 inches, I mean.
And just a reminder that out of combat, I'm okay with Fluff, her being on your shoulder. In combat, you guys do not occupy the same square.
No problem. That is completely understandable.
So, here we go. You hear from, after Rickus gets a knife in his arm, you hear one of the doors open from up north of you. And out comes another Rakdos person. Have people trying to break into the office. That's new and fun.
Really? You opened the door to the office?
Wait, this isn't Pizza Rat Kid Casino?
And
sorry, Shorty.
He is going to open up his coat, by the way, and drop a blue and red puppet out of it. She seems to be the more fun one too, since she's kind of attached to him, and she is she is going to focus energy at L, casting Crown of Madness. That is going to be a, hold on, scrolling up. Crown of Madness. Search faster. The Constitution?
No, it should be charisma or wisdom.
Yeah.
I would like if it were Constitution.
So say we all.
Thanks, Compendium, that is supposed to be fully updated with everything. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's sometimes it gets a little wonky.
Yeah. I have this. To the phone! Technology is amazing.
Oh, ironically, it actually doesn't have Crown of Madness in the compendium. I'm pretty impressed.
No,
only Crown of Stars.
5th edition Wikia. This page has been deleted. Thanks.
Damn it.
Hold on.
Bard.
Wisdom negates.
All right, so give me a wisdom save, please.
Oh, great.
Real well.
Modified 20.
Okay.
Nice.
So that does indeed save. You are not charmed.
Yay.
God.
He looks a little sad. She looks a little sad.
Does the puppet actually make a sad gesture? Just like
the puppet's face goes from happy to sad.
Puppet
puppet
plays
is
a little
creepy.
trombone.
The puppet's mouth like flips over, right?
So you hear from the office, yeah, I know. A pain in the ass. And is going to then It didn't work too great. 4. This one is going to reach into its cloak and pull out a white and green one. And look at Rickus. Hey, you. Come here, big boy. And cast Enthrall on you. So give me a wisdom saving throw, Raul.
I don't want to. Oh, 16.
This guy's getting freaking lucky.
Where were these rolls earlier to find me?
I mean, would you rather we rolled poorly but got here now and are rolling well against the saving throws? Or would you rather we rolled fantastic to get back here and then rolled 5 against the puppets?
This is also fair.
And one peeks its head out from behind the other one. So you want to hear a funny joke?
Here we go.
Your face?
No.
Your face. And is going to cast Tasha's hideous laughter at Raul. Raul, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Not 20.
Not,
He's like, I fucking know, okay?
I get the joke.
And that is going to end that turn there. So
That was one person's turn. Good
No.
God.
it's 3. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, Elora.
Yes.
Fireball to the face.
Oh, great.
As one comes, as a red and black cloaked figure comes around, and oh, nice. Oh, that's fantastic. I love this. Hey, all 4 of you,
Oh, here we go.
fireball.
Is it
Read
really
that step.
fireball? Like real fireball? Oh god.
No, it's a spew flame.
Oh, okay.
Give
I was
me
gonna say,
a
like, real fireball, they won't
give me a
die.
dexterity saving throw, all 4 of you.
18
Wow.
for Alora.
Oh, I got a 7.
Raul, you're muted.
I got 6.
Okay, how did I get a 7? I have a 5 in dexterity, and I'm proficient in it.
So, Raul, Rhino, the Rickus, Kitcherine, and Jack take 9 fire damage, and Laura takes 4 fire damage.
Oh,
And is going to roll to try and okay. Sad face.
You said it was 9?
Yes.
Okay.
And oh, did I not do the thing down there with the thing? Okay, no, it's not them. All right, cool. Katrine.
I'm now imagining the Crypt of the Necro Dancer music playing in the background.
Okay. There are so many people that I just want to murder all at once, and I don't think I can. So, which one first? That is the good best question. All right, Katrine is going to move down here. Can I attack this guy from here?
No.
Good. Well, then I suppose.
Very close quarters combat. Yay.
Yeah, fantastic. But I can move through squares that my friends are in.
Yes. Just
Okay,
not
well,
just not the enemies.
I'm gonna move and attack this one.
Okay.
Up here. So
The Lampooner.
I'm gonna use my really cool scimitar here.
A psi matter.
A psi matter.
Roll the psi matter. That does indeed hit. Very well.
26 to hit.
Yes.
Yes.
And it does 9 slashing damage.
Very nice.
Very, very
You
nice.
like?
And then because I took the attack action, I actually get a second attack as well. I'm going to bring my scimitar back the other way and attempt to hit again, but that is a 15.
That still hits.
All right. And then that does 9 more slashing damage.
Nice.
Why are you rolling the same numbers over and over and over again on everything?
I have no idea.
Blame the dice gods.
RNGesus is feeling strictly platonic with her.
Considering the rolls from the last episode, yeah.
Yeah, at least I hit something. That's
Yes.
the,
Any minors?
no, I think I think that'll be it for this turn.
All right, Rickus, you have a dude in your face.
Yeah, you do.
I can't move because I'll take an attack of opportunity, right?
Correct.
Time to stab.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm going to stab with my dagger.
All right. Stab away.
You didn't take Thunder Wave, did you?
I did get Thunder Wave, but it's going to attack everyone.
Yeah, it's creatures.
Well, you could have targeted just in the front of the door.
Can I?
I think it's around you.
No, it's a 15-foot cube that you can place wherever you want from you.
Oh, so he can just target that room.
Yes.
Like, place it here, and then it'll get all 3 of those guys.
Oh,
No, it's 15 feet from you.
Okay.
No, the cube
originating
explodes out from you. 15. A wave of thunderous force sweeps from you. Each creature in a 15 cube originating from you must make a Constitution save.
Well, take it for the team, everybody.
So you're stabbing at him for 11. That's, I believe, misses. But let me find the correct character sheet because I thought this was a good idea to have an encounter with a bunch of different types of mobs.
Also, don't forget you have inspiration dice.
That does miss.
Okay. What's my? Can I still use Bardic Inspiration?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Can you use Bardic Inspiration with your weird thing? The same that other people do?
Yeah.
Depending on which school he is, he can just do some slightly other odd things with it.
Yeah, he
Like-
still gets the normal bard abilities. Yeah, he can still do the normal bard things with Bardic Inspiration, but then he gets the extra stuff with his college.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I can give that. The Bardic Inspiration just says it's like, I give you Bardic Inspiration, you get an extra die, right?
Yeah, it's an extra die that they can employ anytime on their roll on a attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within the next minute, I believe. But it has to be rolled before CJ confirms if it's a hit or a miss.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to give my Bardic. What? Why is Natasha in here?
Not.
No, I mean,
I'm going to give it to Jack. I'm going to give him Bardic Inspiration.
Word.
Strum a power chord.
that's all one can hope for.
Okay. So, speaking of Thunderwave,
Oh,
you guys,
by the way,
Josh is going to give him the clap.
you guys hear a deafening boom. Well, it's kind of muffled, so
We can hear what is clearly a deafening thunder wave happening somewhere else.
Yes. So that one is that one. So I have to roll a con save.
And I know exactly what those sound like.
Oh, geez, he failed miserably. All right, so
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And I don't think he has a minor action that he can really use that I'm willing to use. They have that they can really use.
Get down.
Boop-a-doop-a-doo.
Someone is trying to convince the dancers to evacuate.
Get down.
Yeah, that'll be it for him. For them. All right. So, all right. Their turns. So, that guy's not happy down here.
Which person is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
On the cages, I think.
And can boop here and gonna roll. And
Oh yeah, it's the top one, top cage person.
Right.
Mhm.
That one does nothing.
Where are you guys seeing this? I'm not seeing anything.
Exactly.
If you hover over the initiative tracker, it'll put a white square around the token of the thing you're hovering over.
So these
Yeah,
guys,
except me.
1, 2, 3,
Bed.
4. They just jump down to there on that one, and is then going to not do much else other than ready a pole. This person is also going to do the same thing. Oh yeah, they have. Oops. All right, cool. Never mind. Jack.
All right. Well, this is going to be fun. As far as terrain goes, is there any place I can't move to particularly based on what's already on the map? And is there anyone other than this guy up here with Katrine that I can actually reach if I should move near one of the doorways?
Not that you have seen the blocks there, the white, the not shaded in blocks. Yeah, those, that you would need to make an acrobatics check to jump onto. They are counters.
Okay.
But
now, if I were to go, say, here or here, would I be able to reach either this guy, or is the terrain and the bodies in the way?
Yeah, you would not be able to get those guys.
Okay.
Get in bed. Just because I'm not locking you.
Limits options slightly.
I'm short. Can I just duck?
Unfortunately, he already said we can't occupy the same square.
I know, that was...
All right, well, if that's the case...
That would be hilarious if we could, though.
Oh, that's right. Need to mark that down, because new batch temporary hit points.
Wait, which shoulder was I on? Was I on your left or your right shoulder?
Yes.
Left, because it's the side of the map you're on.
Then I would have been on his right if I landed there.
Okay, then right.
Basically, we're not fudging the map right now. Okay. Well, this is going to be fun, because now I get to do things. Well, I'm kind of looking forward to this because, combat and everything.
Yes.
Where I can actually get to do stuff. There's a, kind of fluttery noise as the mantle wings kind of snap back. And he rolls his shoulders a bit, all four of them. And good thing Trevor's not around to see this. And he lights up. To everyone in the immediate area, the closest proximity I can draw it to is, you remember in Moana when Tamatoa is doing his little song and dance number, and everything goes blacklit and all these weird designs start popping up? Basically that. His eyes turn black, white, violet. Black light, black, white. I can talk while trying to be cool. Black light, violet, and these patterns start running down from his head all the way through his arms and out through the wings. Similar kind of swirling patterns to what you see on the spirit manta ray in Moana as well.
Nice.
Ooh.
And he'll kind of crack his neck a little and flick a wrist at the fire dancer that is directly in front of Elora, and they will have to make a strength save.
Oof. Not strength. They have really bad strength.
They're feeble.
That is 11.
Yeah, it's a DC 14, so they fail. They are going to take... Hey, no, not 23 D6. Goddamn. Fat finger those keys.
I was like, dang, that's pretty strong.
They're going to take 6 force damage and be pushed back 10 feet.
Pinball. Thank you.
This is the only places they are legally able to move to.
Right? Yeah, this isn't the one that has special rules attached.
Well, it's good for Alora because now they're all like away, and Alora can now unleash terrible doom.
And do I want to do that or not? Tough decision.
Protect me because I only have 7 hit points.
Well, you know, you could find the healer. Just saying.
You also have potions.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I have to wait till my turn.
You could have also just disengaged.
Yeah, disengage is an action. You could have just tried to disengage. You would not have provoked an attack of opportunity.
Oh, and I'm going to... Yeah, since it's the only one I can really get in the way of, I'm going to move here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I am going to focus on iron durability, which is going to raise my armor class by 1.
Word.
As, Elora watches more chitin plates start forming up around him.
That's so cool.
Told you I was awesome.
I told you were awesome.
I know. That's why I let you ride my shoulder.
That was fun.
All right. So we good?
Go for it.
Cool. All right. The blade juggler here is going to make a flippy flip back because he is nimble. Is going to pull out 3 daggers and fling them all at Jack. Dagger the first. Nope. Dagger the second. That is going to be a 22.
That's going to hit.
Dagger the third. 15.
That is going to miss. My armor class is currently 16.
5 damage.
Yay, iron durability.
This one is not going to let the bard get out of the way because he does not look as imposing as the giant fish man, and is going to take his 1 dagger that he pulled out after he threw the other one and slash at the Raoul. First attack. That is a 20.
Okay, hit.
Second attack. is a 21.
Hey.
Crit attack is a 21. So 15 damage.
Do I just go to 0 or do I go to negative?
You go to
go
negative.
How do you have such low hit points?
Because I've been my max hit points is 32.
He took a slap and then have been stabbed.
Oh, right, the slap.
Yeah, he never healed the slap.
15.
Nope. You could have taken the time to resolve that, but nope.
Okay.
I mean, we were on the tram. Does that count as a short rest?
Not if he's not spending hit dice.
Hindsight is a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So, boop. Takes his knife out of you and grabs the other one out of your body. Clean up. He licks the blood off of the blade and
You might not want to do that. He had some shit going on.
perfect.
Oh my god, does he get poisoned? Just please tell me he gets poisoned from the rat. Can we roll for that?
Normal poisoning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey Zev,
Yes.
give me a charisma save.
A charisma save, you say?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh.
Hey.
Hey,
Nice.
you are no longer hexed.
Yay.
Yay.
Hooray.
You awaken from your stupor, and I'm going to reveal the room to you. Nobody else can see this, though.
Okay.
So, reveal areas.
I
So,
can see it. I'm joking.
boop.
I can
Oh,
see that.
joy. Oh, joy.
So,
We can see it, CJ.
you awaken, and no, you can't.
Yes, we can.
We can't see anything.
No,
It's a
you
complete
can't.
Black
Oh.
square still.
Oh, okay. Just joking.
You awaken, and she is on top of you and is trying to drive a needle into your skin.
Oh, great. Aren't I this one?
Where's this one?
Which one? Hey, that's me. Okay, yeah. Okay, so driving a needle through my skin. Yay!
Piercing for fun and profit.
Elora.
Alrighty, so what kind of, first of all, before I do anything, what kind of action will it be to retrieve my thunder cannon from my bag of holding?
I believe it's move to withdrawal and
Yeah, you could do it as part of your move action if you want to move as well. Just drawing and stowing weapons as part of your movement.
yeah, and sadly, it wouldn't make sense to have you. I think it's armor to equip. See, mid-battle, equipping mid-battle is very disadvantageous. So
If only someone hadn't opened a door before I had a chance to say anything.
you may not be able to do much this turn.
I mean, you can at least move and get your weapon out, but you're not going to have your armor on.
It's a major action. So it takes you a couple times. It takes you a couple seconds to get your gun whirring.
Okay, because I can do that, or I can wake Rickus up.
Whichever you feel is more valuable of your time.
Her hand kind of twitches towards her bag, and she looks at him sprawled out on the floor, and she kind of sighs. She's like, we've been real dicks to you, but I'm not that much of a dick. Cure wounds.
Nice.
Get up.
Does it work that way? No.
Can I get my gun out and just not equip it as a move?
Yeah.
Okay, she pulls out. So once he's awake.
So you put yourself to 12, by the way, Ro.
Oh, 212, not to 0. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because the act of healing brings you up to 0.
Yeah, 1 point of healing is enough to remove any amount of negative hit points.
So once she gets that, she reaches towards this embossed leather like pouch she's got on her belt that she put back even when changing into fake Rakdos gear, and opens it up, and it kind of the opening kind of stretches a little bit, and she pulls out what looks like, imagine an arcane steampunk proton pack. And inside of it, there's these little window peepholes that kind of look into parts of the inside of it. And there's just like this arcane plasma swirling in there. And you can see on the side of it, kind of hooked in place, where they normally have like the gun part of the proton pack, is a Tesla coil gun.
Ooh.
And she sets it down with a big old clang, and then reaches up onto her forehead where her goggles are and pulls them down over her eyes.
Cool.
Looks like we're gonna have some fun.
Jesus. All right. So the woman who is standing above you, Z, she looks at you and smiles wickedly as she, you're awake. This would have been much easier if you would have just stayed with me. And as she drives the needle into right next to your head, a black orb erupts from it.
Ow.
Give me a Constitution save.
Oh, boy. No, darn it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, darn it.
Welcome to the magical spell, the lovely spell of Circle of Death. 6d8. What's going to be rolled?
Ow!
Or no, 8d6. I got the mixed
Yeah, I
up.
was going to say, it should be 8d6.
8d6.
Still,
should-
that's a fucking lot of dice.
I'd probably be dead from that.
I'm not going to roll 8d6. 27.
Okay, I'm not dead. I'm almost there. Thank God for those ones and those medium rolls.
Yes. 27.
And then she as well, because they are all very, very slicky people, is going to pretty much hop off of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sees Zatash there and stops. This is problematic. However, I like this one. And as she reaches out her hand, and Zatash is going to try and save against... Nope. She reaches out her hand, and you see this black and red miasma go towards Zatash and go up into their nose, and their eyes become black and red. They are now hexed.
Is that a second attack?
That's a minor action.
Yeah, things like hexes don't technically do anything in and of themselves usually, so they're like minors and bonus actions to trigger.
Mm-hmm.
This one does because it's the actual spell hex, so it's basically...
It is a bonus action.
Yeah, and we're going to call it... I get to choose the stat. I mean, she is going to go after what she would think would be his strongest, so we're going to go Constitution.
Good call.
Because she knows that's what needs to save to not have her have puppets. So, Zatash now has Constitution disadvantage and is now a puppet. Speaking of puppets, hey, those creepy puppet guys are back.
Great.
Katrine.
Yeah.
The one from in front of you is going to pull out the puppet is going to pull out a dagger and try stabbing you with it.
Okay.
God damn it, Puppet Mon.
And does a 17 hit?
No.
All right.
Yay, heavy armor.
It looks sad again.
Yeah.
This one.
Wah, wah, wah.
And that's its turn because can't do much else. This one is going to look at the newly revived Rickus and say, well, we can't have any of that now, can we? Hey, dead man, your face is even funnier now that it's dead.
Wait, which one attacked?
This one the puppet tried to stab at Katrine.
Yeah.
This one says, hey, dead man, you're dead. Your face is even more funny when it's dead.
Okay.
Question before you roll that attack: is Rickus still prone? Because he hasn't had a chance to get up yet.
Yes.
And yes, he is still prone.
It's Tasha's hideous laughter, so it's
Okay.
still just a DC. Like, roll a wisdom save. I think
14.
That might do it.
that fails. That does fail.
Oh, geez. So close.
So, hey, you're on the ground, so that's a good thing. But you are laughing. You are incapacitated.
ROTFL.
And you're
Ugh.
unable to stand up for the duration of its concentration, which is up to 1 minute. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. The wisdom has advantage on the saving throws if it's triggered by damage. On a success, the spell ends. So you can't take actions or reactions. You are prone still. So, yeah.
And blocking the door.
And blocking the door.
Yep.
So
That's okay. He's still
Let's
serving a
fight.
purpose that way.
we're going to call it that. And that.
Kill them, Katrine. Kill them.
Actually, I have a
Right.
better prone one than that. So,
Can
I'm working
Can
on it.
can anybody in either room hear what's going on in the other room?
and the only reason you heard what was happening in the other room with Zatash was a giant bang. Because they used thunder.
And not the kind we thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But like Z can't hear
no.
the random laughter.
Nope.
No, not really. I mean, plus I just awoken from my stupor, and then I got a needle jabbed in my head.
This one is
It did a shitload of damage.
Yeah.
This one is going to. So let's do. Well, those won't be good. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't they get an attack of opportunity for doing that? Oh wait, no, because he's incapacitated.
Yep.
Yep. That's why.
And you could take an attack of opportunity, but it would be unarmed because you have not armed your weapon yet.
Me?
Yeah.
Can I use a spell as an attack of opportunity?
No.
Oh.
I believe there are specific ways to go about being able to do that, but
Yep.
But default vanilla, I cannot.
Yeah.
Okay,
You would be
okay.
swinging, and even then, it would be swinging like your strength. So, I mean, go ahead and do it because, I mean, you might as well because
Yeah.
it doesn't really hurt anything.
I wish I could at least like shocking grasp or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there are
definitely.
ways to take spells, especially cantrips, as your attack of opportunity. But
Yeah, it's a warcaster.
yep, nope.
That was a
He's
4.
feebly fling after him, huh? So,
She probably tried to trip him or something. Like just kick his shin and missed
The,
horribly.
the
Mhm.
puppet falls to the ground, goes, well, sorry guys. And as the puppet falls to the ground, the whoosh happens and
Great.
thunder waving occurs. So we got 3 squares each side. So doop-a-doo. 1, 2, 3, 3. So boop, 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 boop.
Technically, their friend is in that too.
Yeah, they don't care. They're Rakdos.
I was gonna say they're Raptors. I don't think they really care about friendly fire.
There's a couple friends in that technically if we're going through walls.
1, 2, 3. So yep. So there. 15 feet that way. There. 15 feet that way. Is there. and it will shatter the door, but not get through it. So, yeah. How's about everybody in there give me a dexterity save? I'm 90% sure of it.
Was it Thunderwave?
Thunderwave?
It's Constitution.
So, yes, Constitution save. That's what I meant.
Can I do anything? Nothing?
You still get a Constitution save.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
19.
I also got a 19.
I'm going to go ahead and drop that Bardic Inspiration real quick. It's a D6?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
D8.
D8.
Okay, well then. D8.
If you
Well,
roll less than-
Raoul could have definitely used their own Bardic Inspiration for that for themselves.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha
Keep the four.
Can he get the 4?
That's what I'm saying. Keep the 4. I don't mind.
ha. Okay, so that's a 16.
So, and their spell DC is 15. All right, so Raoul.
God damn it.
Oh, jeez.
You are going to take 6. Jesus. That is 6, 8, 10, 14 damage.
God damn it.
And get flung backwards 15 feet from them. So I can stop drawing squares. Clear drawings. Yes. Thank you. You get flung. Boop, boop, boop.
Great. So now I can't even get to you.
And are back to being dead.
Or at least, unconscious. Great.
And
like a ragdoll.
Thunderwave.
So, just a quick question, CJ. Is that door busted right here?
Yes.
Okay.
So
It's broken open or no?
it is smashed outwards.
Okay.
And the things fly 15 feet from it.
Okay.
But you now, those who saved take 7 damage. Half damage and no push. So I didn't roll for any of these guys. Son of a bitch. That's a fail. That's a success. So fail, success.
I have to be that I can see. Let's see.
Fail. Okay, so Yo 1-2 gets knocked back and takes 14 damage. Yo takes 7. 1-2 and dies.
Hey. We've taken one down.
Wait, which one died?
Yay.
Oh,
We'll call
Victory
it
for
that.
friendly fire.
Jose, they took one down.
Mine.
My kill. Haha, you suck. All right. Fire eaters. Fire eater. Because I only rolled 1. It's okay because they're mean. Like, is going to, because it has 10-foot reach, take a couple lashes at Jack with a bladed chain.
Whee!
No, first he's going to try and recharge his spew fire and does not. Okay. Attack the first. That is not going to hit. Attack the second. Is going to hit with a 22.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
6 slashing damage.
6.
Yes.
Okay.
And is going to do a backflip backwards. Disengage actions. Whee! Free actions because nimble motherfuckers. Katrine, your guy got killed.
Kill the other one.
She whips her head back around to see the person who killed him and moves down and slashes at him with her scimitar.
All right.
That one was mine.
That'll hit.
That is an 18 to hit and 7 slashing damage. And because I took an action, because I took the attack action, I get another one.
Yep.
That's 22 to hit.
Also hits.
Again with
10
rolling the
slashing
same
damage.
thing.
And as I think I'm going to use my action surge.
Action surge.
To
2 more attacks if you choose to have it.
I could do 2 more attacks, but I think I'm going to cast a spell instead.
All right.
I am going to cast Shocking Grasp.
Zzz.
this guy. So I'm just gonna slap him right across the face.
She's gonna give him the taser.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
taser hands.
Hey, you've got taser hands too.
That hits.
And then 19, and then this is with 9 lightning damage.
Nice.
He gets knocked back. I like you.
She just grimaces.
Harder, baby. Harder. Rickus, death saving throw.
Yeah.
All right, success.
Anything over 10, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
10 or above, you are good.
Unless you get a 20, which is, I think, 2 successes, right?
It actually counts as you revived at 1 HP.
Yeah, that's a critical success. I'm going to give you that one. However, on the other end of that, nat 1 counts as 2.
2
Yeah.
failures.
All right, so Zatosh, who is now hexed but not enthralled yet, yet being the operative word there, is going to look down, look up at her, look at
Back to me.
the guy next to him. Well,
The bitches are now diamonds.
this sucks. They're going to... Does this do what I think it does? I think it does. It's not what I want to do.
No.
I
It's
mean, you
n-
can
yeah.
make all of their herbs like go fucking nuts.
Tonight, the weed smokes you.
Trying not to take an attack of advantage. They're at full hit points.
I was going to say, you could just transform. You could do wild shape.
No, I can't. I have mushrooms.
I thought Zatosh was. I thought we rolled them as Healy Druid.
Yeah, the wild shape action is still something else because they are Circle of Dreams.
Yeah, but they still get the wild shape. They still get a bonus action to wild shape.
Yeah, because Curious did it.
Yeah, no, wild shape is part of their class feature. They still get it.
Glad somebody got that reference.
Mm-hmm. I was hoping like Zatesh would transform into like a dire crocodile.
I don't think he has the CR to do that.
That's true.
No,
At least
we
a
had-
regular crocodile.
We had picked out some stuff, but I can't remember what it was. Go message Coop to listen to episode 0 real quick.
Right.
I mean, I know the one thing for the Golgari is the fact that there's, Dross crocodiles. So, like,
Yeah.
that's the one thing that comes to my brain. Also, giant bugs.
Right. So he doesn't get any kind of. They don't get any kind of difference to wild shapes, so they can.
Right. Yeah. They're not the circle of the moon. They don't get all the crazy fun stuff.
Yeah, I just didn't know because I know Circle of Spores also has stuff that they don't wild shape. They grow mushrooms. So I mean, they're still probably better off being in regular form.
They can heal Z.
Heal Z, but it can't.
I was gonna heal all of us in the next turn on my turn, so
Okay.
I was gonna pop something.
In reality, I can just Thunderwave again and do exactly kind of what I want to do.
Okay.
Everybody away from me.
Yep.
Thunder.
At the moment.
So
Thunder. Thunderwave.
Clash.
Oh!
let's drop another level 1. How many freaking... So my spells got reset somehow on my spells, and I don't know how many spells I have.
You never rolled a spell sheet because it would have taken a million hours.
Druid, 5e. Well, no, the just the number of spells that I have available to me per day got reset.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
Is that a level 5 caster?
Yes.
Then it'll be 4 first level, 3 second level, and 2 third levels.
All right, so 2. Don't scroll when I don't want you to scroll. Because I mean,
scrolling out.
yeah, I don't have any of my good level 3 spells prepared that I'm not going to take a smack from that guy for. And I don't want to take a smack from that guy. So yeah, I'm just going to Thunderwave. Poof! Freaks out a little bit and just like, yeah, I don't know. No. And Constitution saving throw for him is going to fail, and for her is going to fail.
Wow.
So they are both going to take, is it 2d6, I believe? 2d8. I don't know. I just freaking rolled this spell. One of these days I'll actually learn what it does. 6 plus 7. So 13 damage to both of them. And cool, you're out of range of that. So that kills that guy. So that splatters him against the wall. He exactly had 13 hit points left.
Yay.
So I'm going to push her there because pushing her directly back would be very mean.
Yes, it would. I appreciate your kindness.
Also, you're prone. You were on a bed. You canonically said you were on a bed, so you're prone.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then he's going to nope. There. Look. Huh. Fuck.
Hey, Zatosh!
Hi. How you doing?
Not great. Help.
I'm working on it. They don't have any healing word is the only thing. Z, you okay, buddy?
I could use a little
Be
bit of a
healed.
boost. Yay!
Be healed. Healing word. Come on, roll it. Do the thing. Come on. What level do you want to click it at? It's 4.
I'll take whatever you feel like giving me.
Yep.
Wait,
Sippy,
he
sippy, sippy,
he
sip.
just did Thunderwave and then Healing Word.
Healing Word's a
is-
bonus action
wow.
to cast. Yes, that is why it's good.
Yeah, it doesn't heal a lot, but it's a bonus action and from range. So he's
And that is all that matters.
You're going to see that cluster and then move back one.
Yeah. All right. I got this, Atesh. Just clear the way.
I'll do what I can do. All right. So now these guys get to participate and they have range or reach. So, hey, Jack,
Yo.
pull to the face. 2 pull attacks. One is going to be a 17 to hit.
Okay.
And the other one is going to be a lot more than that. 23 to hit. That one. I was going to poke you on this one. Poke. And that is 7 points per hit. So
What kind of damage type?
it is
Oh, wait, never mind. Doesn't matter.
piercing.
Gonna do a thing real quick and give myself resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing until the end of my next turn.
Okay. So half that damage.
You said it was 7 and...
So it hit was it 16 and 23?
Yes.
You said 7 each.
Yeah.
So-
Seven each, okay.
Yeah, 7 damage each, but I think both of them hit. 'Cause
Yeah.
your HC was 16. All right. So the other one is also going to take a poke at the
Are we rounding up or rounding down? Sorry.
rounding down. It's 3 damage per.
Okay.
It's the start of your turn, by the way. Anything that triggers at the start of turn is going to be.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure because it said each turn.
And that is going to miss. And that is going to hit. So 3 more damage because it is also stabby pokey damage. And they are going to backflip over tables because they are wicked cool. Whee! And also don't want to be immediately in front of you.
That's fair.
Jack, you are up, good sir.
I am up. All right. Well, so let's see. First,
Jack. Nope.
Oh,
Josh, Jack.
oh, God, that was confusing.
Yeah, not Jack. Jack. Let's see. Okay, so first off, get those refreshed. I'll deduct that real quick. So I've got proper totals. And wow. Sticks, huh? All right.
Long ribbed, 10-foot tall, 10-foot long poles, baby.
Take a step there. Does moving through someone's...
It is leaving a threatened square.
Okay, so if I go here and then here, it's not gonna...
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it is leaving a threatened area.
Hit point total updated here. Okay, and I am going to take a swing at this guy here.
Word.
And just make sure I've got...
The guy who let you into the door and then is like, nope, I'm going to kill you now.
Yeah, I mean, not really happy about that, so...
And also not really that big of a surprise.
Please loot your flask off of him when you were done.
Oh, absolutely. He ain't keeping that shit now.
Poof, he's Rakdos. I'm keeping this flask.
Okay.
My flask now. This game just turns into everybody versus Rakdos strictly for the flask.
Right.
Flask.
Battle of the Flask, I tell you.
All right. Just had to make sure I had all of this
No worries.
set appropriately. Gonna take a swing at this boy here.
Word.
So.
Oh, friend, buddy. How's it going?
Not great, honestly, but hopefully be better here in a second.
He holds up your flask and you hit it into his face.
Damn it.
How about it? Oh, dick.
So, as a reaction for hitting him with the giant crab hand, there's going to be a surge of light from his head down into the crab arm. And I'm going to spend 5 points to knock him back 10 feet per power point. And since he's directly against a wall, that's going to be 5d6 extra damage.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's being smacked into the wall, basically.
Word.
And as I'm doing that, you're also going to see some of the chitin and wounds he's taken repair themselves. Because I can use Mystic Recovery to regain hit points per power point I spend as a bonus action. And Knockback is a reaction, so I can do both on the same turn, thankfully. So that's going to put me back to 23.
Well, Knockback is a reaction?
Adding the knockback is a reaction to hitting with an attack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like Paladin Smite.
Kind of, yeah.
The trigger, yeah. It triggers based on
that. So I'm like, wait a second, a reaction? Like,
yeah.
You can
so
use reactions on your turn.
No, it just eats up your entire reactions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to take 4 damage from the actual crab hammer itself, and then he's going to take an additional 5d6 from the thing somehow slamming him into the wall.
Holy shit!
Nice.
And your energy pushes into him and crushes your flask into his face. and puts him to the ground in a bloody stump.
Why don't you tell the listeners at home what you just rolled for damage?
Yeah, that was 19 additional damage from punching my flask into his face, because fuck him for making me need a new flask now.
Also, you rolled nothing but 5s and 4s.
And then a 1.
and a lonely 1.
But wait,
One.
didn't Rick is from the other room? But didn't you hit your own flask?
Shut up, you're dead. Shut up, Bojack.
Is it a metal flask? Like, is it still is it just dented and horribly mangled, but still technically functions as a container?
It was a metal flask, so maybe I don't know how many. Jackie, how many hit points would you say a flask has?
1.
No, it is no longer usable as a container. All right, this guy here is going to go back and is merely going to look Katrine in the eye, bend over and put his dagger to Rickus's throat. Holds up a hand, goes, one more move. Just one. And he dies. And he's going to hold his attack action should anybody get any closer to him.
Okay.
All right. Ziverdurberderv, you're up.
Okay, so we're going to slide all the way to here.
You would enter her attack. You would enter her threat.
Am I? Well, I'm small, so I'm wondering if I can go through from here to here in the diagonal.
You are also prone.
Well, it takes like half my movement to get up, so
Yes.
so I was trying to calculate that out. It would be.
I mean, still take attack of opportunity.
I mean, I can still take it if you. That's fine.
Yeah, she's going to quickly pull out a short sword out of her stocking.
Good luck to my armor class then.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's the reason why I'm not swinging with the long sword. So we're also right. Make no sense. All right, swing. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits, and
60.
I take 3 less from. Is that magic? Is that item magical in any nature?
Nope, just 6 piercing damage.
So I just take 3 damage because of heavy armor master. Ha 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 ha. All right, moving on. All right, so I'm here, which means I have now line of sight of Rickus's corpse. I see everybody else within line of sight of me, so I get to cast now mass healing word. Because I do see everybody in a 60-foot range. So we shall heal this sucker. Wait, did it cast that right?
Rickus's corpse.
Why? It's a straight line from my corner to
Yeah.
him.
At the very least, can he see like a foot or something enough to give him the spell?
Yeah. Dude's also going to take his attack after he gets up. So.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to add my my modifier. So everyone should be getting 6 hit points.
Yay!
I did not write that in the card for some reason. Oh, because it didn't let me do that. All right,
So
whatever.
Rickus, you now have 6, and you're also going to get stabbed.
Oh, quit! God damn it!
Well, I mean, put it this way: at least it doesn't auto give like a death saving throw. It just puts him back down to 0.
All right, and Rickus, so you're at 6, stabbed.
Thanks.
That's 16 to hit.
Wait,
For those of you wondering
wait.
why CJ just started laughing, I forgot that I had my Roll20 on draw shapes and was trying to click on my token.
That must have been entertaining.
Action would be the full multi-attack action. Yeah, I'm not going to be that mean. 5 damage, roll, so you heal 1.
But you're awake. You're also muted.
So
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got healed
mhm.
and then immediately stabbed?
Yes, he was
Yeah.
holding an action.
Oh.
He was trying to hold you your corpse hostage.
Oh.
Yeah, which kind of null and void because I made you no longer a corpse.
Yes, But he is still going to plunge his dagger because he sees a dude walk closer to him. And I said, if a person walks closer to him, he is going to stab you.
Yep.
The held action appeared.
The conditions were met.
The conditions were met.
Like I don't. I mean, Katrine basically assumed he was gonna hit him with a dagger anyway.
He said it specifically to Katrine, though.
And he also said he was holding if anybody walked closer to him.
Yeah, it's
like
fine.
it's not like Katrine has control over the other people in the room's actions. So like she's kind of threw that off as like he's gonna just attack him anyway. So
yeah, and plus Zervor Z couldn't have seen her back there anyways, so it couldn't help us.
Hold on, there may be some shenanigans. There may be some stupid things that I may have accidentally done.
Nope, I don't want that.
But Raul has at least 1 hit point, right?
Yeah, maybe. I have to figure out when the trigger happens. Immediately. So he's or you heal. Which then puts us into coup de grace, but I'm not gonna fucking do that. So
Well,
you have 1 hit point.
I mean, if anything, even if she were to auto, because she would get the auto hit, it would just be 1 more death saving throws, unless that instantly kills Raul.
He doesn't have a lot of hit points.
This is true, but if that happens, then Raul would just get the death saving throw, and then my healing word would trigger, which would then heal him up to 6 instead of leaving him at 1.
Because he was at, I don't remember because he didn't update his hit points. How many hit points were you at, Raul, when you got knocked back?
I was at
In the negatives.
You're muted. Why are you like always muted?
Yourself.
No, I'm not muted. Because I turned my mixer down. I was -8.
All right, so negative. Well, you would add 5 more to that. So negative 13.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't quite kill you, does it? That doesn't drop you to -0.5?
-0.5, no.
Okay. So roll a death saving throw.
I think he just gets a failure.
Oh, well, he failed anyway. So you have 1 death fail, by the way.
Okay.
But then you got healed.
Yeah, and now you are, now technically you're at 6 hit points.
Okay.
So you're still, at the cusp of death, but, nowhere.
He's technically better off than he was, so.
Yes, technically.
Okay. So
right, and I got an action left, and I plan to use it.
All right.
Let's see here. I am more or less.
By the way, for those who didn't know what was going on, with the held action, distinctly said whenever anybody moves closer to him, he will try and slice his throat. He saw Z pop through, slice his throat. At the point that is triggered, that happened. Then Z's action happened, bringing him up to 6 hit points because he healed everybody around for 6.
Mm-hmm.
So just kind of explaining what was going on with that. However, because there was technically a coup de grace being made, he failed. He has a death fail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, continue your action.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sorry, just describing for the home audience what's going on.
No, you're perfectly fine. All right, we're gonna cast a guiding bolt, and my target is probably gonna be
right in front of your face.
Yeah.
You have a dude right in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
Right in front of your face who's taken like a bunch of damage already.
Oh, fine. Then I'll just use the mace.
A Dow product.
Fine. I'll just use the mace. Oh, you know what? No, I'll just, I'll do one better. Let's go with, where is it? Let's go with the Toll of the Dead.
Boom.
So it's a wisdom saving throw for them.
Okay.
And if they're already less than full health, then they take the 11 instead.
That's a nat 19.
Oh, jeez. All right, then nothing there.
So what happens with Toll to Dead? Explain to us what happens.
So what happens is Z is going to pull out a little tuning fork and clang it against the shield, and basically you see this charge or purple energy emit from it, and kind of just billow out, and then he just lunges it towards his target.
And dude's too bloodlusted right now to really care.
Mm-hmm.
He's euphoric as fuck right now.
Yep. Oh, well.
Elora.
Alrighty. So can I actually like equip my cannon and use it this turn?
Yeah, if you're gonna, we'll call it a superior action, so the charge action pretty much.
Okay, so I can actually like do
Yeah,
shit.
you're just eating up your entire turn to charge with it.
That's okay. The other question is, can I actually shoot anything with it? Because like,
Yeah, so technically speaking, you can yell for your one of your teammates to move and blast either one of the two people that you have direct line of sight with. So the guy next between in the sandwich there, or the pole juggling asshole on the other side of Jim.
okay. Well, this guy is pretty well surrounded, so Z will hoist up her cannon, flip a couple switches. It's you guys who are close to her start to hear it powering up.
Oh, no.
Ray, Elora.
Egon.
Hey, Jack, buddy, can you move for a second?
You might want to dodge.
Dodge! Yeah, so rules as written, yeah, technically he would be granted cover, but I think that's bullshit, so.
Right, and she's going to unleash her Thundermonger with a modified 20.
Oh, that's going to hit.
And that does 7, let's see. 7 piercing plus 7 thunder damage.
Thunder.
Cool. All right.
And a bolt of kinetic energy and a crackling stream of lightning just fire out from this thing straight into that guy's chest. Or girl's, I can't tell. That person's chest.
Yes.
It's not going to matter here in a minute.
Ouch. That sucked.
Yeah, you know what else sucks? Fucking with my friends, you dick.
You hear from behind you. Oh no, dear. That was merely me. And the Blood Witch is going to can I do this? Okay. Cool. Dear my friend, walk that way a little bit, as she looks at Zatash. And Zatash is going to make a LOL charisma saving throw.
Oh, boy.
Nope. Walk there.
I was going to laugh if he dropped to 20.
I swear to God.
Right there, and she is going to then I need to look at something really quick. It looks so awesome. Looks really great. One moment, please. Looking up a thing.
Still has a long way to go, but he's getting there a little by little.
Sorry. The monsters don't come with draggable sheets. So, okay. Cool. All right, sweet. So, is going to hold out her fingers and bite into one of them, sending blood up into the air. And with this, 4 little globules of fire are going to appear and launch 2 into Zeb and 2 into Zatash.
Okay.
Scorching Ray.
Yay.
So her is.
Knew I should have cast protection from energy.
7. Okay. So Kazorch, 1 at Z. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Misses.
Second at Z is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
First to Zatosh. That's going to be a lot. That's going to be a 25 to hit and a 22 to hit. Each of these is going to deal
2d6.
2d6.
Please don't roll max for me.
That is going to be 11 damage.
Wow. I have words to say about that.
Zatosh don't want to hear it. After taking 22 points of damage. Also, why is that not set up to be his hit points? Be his hit points. Be their hit points. Be the hit points. Because that being in the bar makes that so much easier. Because then it just does math in it. Why? Why you no do? Do the do. There we go. Cool. All right. Yeah, Zatosh takes a whole lot of blast. Yeah, he got in the way of one of them. We'll call that. They got in the way of one of them. And oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. He got hit twice. And there's a... Why?
I'm sensing a down Zatosh.
Yes. So as she finishes this, she looks at him strikingly, and the connection that you felt before, Zev, you feel like a push and this necrotic burst, and looks like a blood vessel pops in his eye, in their eye, and they fall to the ground, falling.
Well, great, just great,
Healer down. All right. So, Lampooner here, this one here. It's so funny that the idiot keeps dying. Let's make him laugh more. I'm gonna use his last Tasha's hideous laughter at you, Raul.
Okay.
You are gonna need to roll me another dex save, con save.
Was it wisdom?
I thought it was wisdom for Tasha's.
Yep. Wisdom. Yep.
Not any better.
That's even worse. So once again, you are incapacitated.
God damn it.
You're still alive right now, but you are incapacitated. That one. We'll call it that one. And then this one is going to use his last spell slot to boom again. And Thunderwave.
This, which one? The one that's right between sandwich between me?
Between everybody.
Oh, great. I'm down.
So, yep. Everybody going to give me a con saving throw, including poor Zatosh.
Yep. I'm definitely down.
Oh, no. Why did I roll a nat 1 on Z?
I got a 6.
All right. So Alora also give me, okay, there you go. Never mind. All right. So Alora is going to be the only one in this that takes half damage.
Yep.
It is 2d8, and poor Z is going to take double damage. Jesus fucking Christ.
Does Satesh take that? How much does Satesh take? Did you just kill Satesh? Probably.
Even without taking double damage, they were dead.
Oh, well, that's comforting.
So that's 15 damage. Killing him.
Well, 'tis the sad tale. 'Tis the sad tale.
My NPCs never get to live. So yeah, 15 damage to everybody. Except for Alora, who takes 7.
Yep, I'm down. So I am unconscious.
Doesn't Josh have that res that he can do?
Yep, that's the only benefit of this whole thing. And that's the reason I'm like, he's definitely not going to expend that on an NPC. Because I don't know how many times per day you can do that. I didn't want that to be one of them.
All right, so I am dying.
Boop.
And I cannot reach you.
Not yet.
That puts Raoul back at negative
9.
-9.
Does each time of going into negatives reset the death saves, or is it until a certain amount of time?
Nope, rest. It's whichever you reach first until you take a long rest, then it resets.
Well, we know what we're doing after this encounter.
Yeah, we're rolling new characters for a couple of us.
Rhino, what does that put you at?
Who?
Rhino, what does that put you at?
I've got 14.
Okay. Backflip. Because being able to disengage is a minor action. Okay. That is them. Fire Eater Boy. Try to recharge. Does not. Is then going to come over here and try and slash at Jet twice. Slash the first is definitely going to miss. Slash the second is also definitely going to miss. Never mind. He does nothing.
Big show and a big fanfare.
He does this dramatic like whip flare thing, like he jumped over his lash a couple of times, and then while he's trying to perform and show off, just completely on both sides of him.
The light show is just super disorienting.
Yes.
Phosphorescence doing its job.
All right, Katrine. Everybody's dead around you.
Yeah, obviously.
I just hope that Raoul does not roll a nat 1 on his death save.
Thank you, CJ. Thank you. I was trying not to say it.
I'm going to use my second wind.
Okay.
To regain some hit points.
Fair.
So I get a 1d10. Oh, fucking great. At least it's plus my fighter level. So
fair. So 7 hit points.
So I get 7 hit points, which is better than none.
Yeah. No,
and better than 2.
And better than the 2 that I rolled. I'm just take a second to decide what I'm going to do while this thing reloads, because I definitely hit the back button.
Can you charge over Jackie into the other puppet?
Well,
puppet man.
I mean, he's a small character anyway, so she should be able to exist in the same square as him to begin with.
Yeah, well, when he's down, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can step over my corpse.
Incapacitated, you're able to remain in the same square.
All right, yeah.
You're just kind of like, oh, I'm so sorry. You're just gonna step here. Please don't.
But
you're standing protectively over your unconscious comrade.
Is charge considered an attack as well? Like you charge in?
Not unless you have charger feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I wasn't done with you yet.
It's not great in 5th edition.
It's not.
If 4th edition, it was broken as fuck. Like there were times where you would just purposely take 2 steps back, even if you took an attack of opportunity to charge. 5th edition, it's not that great.
Oh, okay. All right.
And without the charger feat, you can only bull charge, which is push.
Yeah, so she steps up and she says, "I wasn't done with you yet."
Oh, Jesus.
Holy shit!
It's a critical hit.
Woo!
How you like that shit?
With something like that, it's got to send him flying, right?
There's a piece of him here and a piece of him there, at least 2 of them, because he had 1 hit point. Like,
Yeah.
hey, roll the damage. I want to know how much damage you deal to it.
All right.
Now she's done with him.
Nice.
13 slashing damage.
You get another attack, right? Can she move between those 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Go after her. Go after the other one.
He is now beside himself.
So
Yes.
she takes a few.
Literally,
steps
that guy's
forward.
definitely bifurcated. Like, poof. Katrine steps through the blood mist that she's caused.
Yeah,
from this
blood
person.
mist all over her armor.
Hey, it fits the color scheme.
Exactly. I wanted to fit in.
And slashes at the
Ooh.
really awful witch for 22 to hit
That hits.
for 5 slashing damage.
Aw.
5 is decent, I guess.
Really, it wasn't even a separate attack. You cleaved through him and got her with the rest of the swing.
With the rest of it, yeah.
Hey, Rickus. Time for that death save. Don't roll a 1.
Gods.
Can he use his own bar? Oh, thanks.
Oh my god, Raul rolled a natural 20 on the death save, which means Raul is not dying.
He's awake. He's awake.
So
He's got
it's
one
hit point.
You have 1 hit point.
Okay, so am I standing up with 1 hit
Nope.
point or am I prone?
Down.
You're prone with 1 hit point, but it's your turn. You can do stuff.
I'm going to run.
You are prone.
Oh, so I can only stand up and then attack, right?
Well, no,
you can stand up and you can move half.
Right, half of your speed. You use up half of your speed to get up.
Okay.
You could get to here. You could get to here.
I'm going to stand next to the nice lady with the gun, with the electrical
Heal
gun.
yourself.
Heal yourself.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought that was an action to. Oh, no, it's half.
No.
Okay.
Heal yourself.
What
Or heal
level?
the healer.
5th level,
Or you
right?
could-
No.
You could heal the healer, and then he can heal all of us.
Please.
Yeah.
My turn comes after his.
Please.
Let me see what level.
So you can move there, and you can cast Cure Wounds at a 3rd level spell. So if you want to
yes.
heal Jackie, you can move there and heal him.
Or you can just douse a potion into my mouth.
And he can heal everybody but poor Zatosh.
Right, because Zatasha's absolutely
Okay.
uber dead.
Yes.
Let's see. Healing
Like I said,
word.
They were dead before taking the double damage. Like
Wow, that's unfortunate.
They didn't have a chance of surviving that. He took way too much damage on the scorching ray, and
Mhm.
there you go.
Healing word or healing wounds?
Cure wounds.
Healing.
Do cure wounds.
Healing word.
Do cure wounds.
I don't have cure
It's
wounds.
fine. It's fine.
Oh my god.
It looks like no, Raul cast it at a higher level, so I get 11 back actually.
Oh my god. Why don't you have cure wounds?
I'll take that. I'll take the 11.
He's not
You have
that
an
kind
action.
of bard.
You have an action still, Raul, if you want to drink their potion.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can pop one of your potions.
Yeah, we're 2d4
2D.
plus 2.
Yep.
2d4 plus 2. Yep.
Damn it.
Hey, it's 5 more than you had before.
No, he typed in 2d4 plus 2. He forgot to put the roll command in.
Oh, I was seeing the 5 from the other thing.
Yeah, those are both for the same healing word casting.
There you go.
There you go. Better than nothing.
You have 6 hit points, man. Again, this has worked out for you so well in the past.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not dead.
It's a miracle.
You guys might have a chance of turning this fight around.
All right.
Hey, Jack.
Yo.
Dabby Pokey. Not hitting. Still not hit. Oh, that one actually is going to hit. That's a 18 plus 5.
Okay.
So that one is 7 minus before any mitigation. If you have that still up, I don't know how your class works.
That one is only till end of next turn, but it's a reaction anyway, so I can't do that because I just used my reaction. So
yep, 7 damage from that one, and this other guy's gonna stabby pokey you. That one will hit, and that one will miss. So 14 total damage for this turn.
So shave off the 3 temporary hit points. 11, so down to there. Alrighty.
All right, your turn, sir.
Who, me? Oh, me?
No.
Oh, finally. Oh,
Me?
I don't know.
Which one just hit me?
Both of them. You got one from each.
And this one is the one that already has some damage on it from L.
But that one is behind a table, so you would have to climb onto the table or go there, I suppose.
Just throw the table out of the way.
Or throw it at them.
I mean, I do have Tavern Brawler. I am proficient with improvised weapons. You know what? Fuck it. He's
Throw
gonna
the table.
grab the table as he steps forward. Let me get you a table
Okay.
and swing it.
Make the attack.
And I'm just gonna use the same basic attack.
Yeah,
'Cause
we'll
it's gonna
just
be
call
the
it.
same regardless.
Yep,
That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
that hits.
I think improvised weapons are a different damage die though. 1 second.
I
Yeah,
mean,
what's the damage die on a table?
damage for table? I would say at least is a D6. Unless
Alrighty.
the improvised weapon says otherwise, but I don't think it does. I think it's just that you actually can do damage with them. So, and this is a pretty big improvised weapon, so we'll call it a D6.
Sounds good.
It sounds
Especially
more
if
of
it's
a
one of the
D8.
ones with like the wrought iron base. Get some weight behind it.
I would imagine it's not all wood because, first of all, this is a tavern where there's fire.
Yes.
And
He's lost his flask. People are dying behind him.
Yeah, it's not. a good
Trevor's
day.
getting some and he's not. He's very angry. Very distraught.
I know
He's so distraught.
Mm-hmm.
he's a little pissed off at the moment. So 1d6 plus 1 because I don't have much in strength.
Yep.
And it's still 6 points of bludgeoning.
6 bludgeoning damage is not bad.
And
Doesn't take him down, but gets him real close. He looks, goes, oh, you got jokes, do you?
you know what? If I were to knock him back, would hitting the next table behind him count as triggering the extra damage, or would it just blow him back 50 feet?
It would just blow him back over the wall or over the table.
Can you choose which direction to knock him? Like, can you punch him from the left and knock him there?
No, when you get knocked back, it has to be away from you.
Okay.
So it would
Yeah.
have to be one of these squares here.
Oh, it does say if it hits an object.
Okay.
It doesn't even have to be like a solid surface or anything. It
Yeah.
just says if they hit an object.
He would hit the table then.
So yeah, he gets his fucking back broken on the table.
All right. Yeah.
With
Like I said,
that-
he only has 1 hit point left, but roll it anyway. I want to see how much damage you do with it.
Nice.
16 points of damage, and I recover 5 hit points.
Crunch.
What do you have?
Crunch.
How many sides?
I currently have 23 with 3 temporary.
No, side points.
Oh, at this point, I am at, because I just
Blown-
used 5,
10.
15 actually.
So you've blown 15.
Well, no, I have 27 at my level, and I've only used 12.
Okay.
Because the 2 knockbacks are 5 apiece.
Yep.
Because I can only use 5 per ability, and then the one I used to give myself resistance was only 2 points.
Gotcha. Cool. Just make sure that you keep a track of that.
Yeah, no, I've got it marked down on both my character sheets.
Cool. All right. Anything else?
Well, I've already moved, so I can't move again.
Move. Well, yeah. I mean, you can move. You're just now in a
You would have to disengage.
the square, but yeah, you can't disengage. You can move. They're just going to take attacks of opportunity. Well, he's going to take an attack of opportunity.
Well, what if I moved like here and then here?
No, you would get one.
Oh,
from
wait, no.
Back.
So there and there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I will do that then, so that they can't leave my threatened area without doing those disengage things.
They can do them for.
Yeah, no, I realize that they can do that, but that works in my advantage because most of the ways they can disengage would put them next to walls.
Yeah. All right. Are all my blade jugglers dead? All my blade jugglers are dead. Cool. So I can remove them from the.
Yay!
Zev.
All right. First things first. Jack move out of the way so I can't see them, so I can't. They won't get the benefit of the mass healing word I'm about to drop.
Mass healing worm.
Yes, that too.
It's the healing earworm.
I thought you're not supposed to eat the worm.
That's how you get the healing.
All right, so everybody heal. So it'll be Ricketts, myself, Katrine, and Elle will heal for 7. And that is the last of my 3rd level slots.
I can live. I live.
Well, you're still somewhat on the fringe. And then Zerv is getting kind of annoyed. It's like looks back at the witch. Katrine, get down! And I'm going to shoot down a guiding bolt to the witch.
All right.
Let's see here. Nice. So 19 to hit.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so we will do damage.
4d6 radiant damage.
Yeah. 10 radiant damage. All right.
Nice.
And anybody who strikes the witch gets they have advantage on their next attack roll.
Yay!
So
I'm watching Monica
get her.
in the air.
Get her.
All right. And are you moving?
Let me see here. I will probably Katrine, you got this? Monica? I'm asking Katrine.
Pay attention.
I'm paying attention.
All right. I'm probably gonna. All right.
She's thinking about which way she's gonna fillet this bitch.
All right. In that case, I am going to probably block the door here, and that way, Rakesh doesn't have to worry about the one straggler in that room.
The puppet man grins at you. Well, the puppet grins at you.
Yeah, the puppet grins at me.
Yeah, the puppet man has no emotion.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I'll be done.
The puppet grins and waves at you. Hello, friend. All right, Alora.
Hey, Katrine, duck again.
I'll just stay ducked.
Whack!
I don't like you people.
You have advantage then, Carrie.
Yes, I do. Flip some switches. Thundermonger charges for a 25.
That does indeed hits.
9 piercing and 8 thunder damage.
All right.
It's like thunder, lightning.
Okie dokie. I really don't like you people.
Can I fluff knock her into the wall for 0 damage with that?
Yes.
Thank you.
She wipes some blood away. She licks blood from her mouth. All right. So it is now her turn.
Damn it, I was hoping to prevent her from getting her turn.
Oh, you would need to have gotten a crit.
That's not cryptic at all.
Right.
Stop being silent, CJ. Makes me
Josh,
worry.
have you been updating your health bar on the thing?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So
You're just like tanking that entire room. It's kind of great.
she is.
That is what Order of the Immortal is designed to do.
She's gonna do a front flip, and go right to Rickers and kill him again.
Going to minor action disengage to there. And you're not going to like this, Katrine.
You mean
You
move
know what?
action?
I already don't like her, so I'm just gonna really enjoy splitting her body parts apart.
Wipes the blood from her face and flings it at you. And as it flings at you, it turns into a black and red bolt and flies toward you. And she is going to cast an 11th level Eldritch Blast at you.
So 3 bolts.
What?
So 3 bolts of Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
What the hell is that?
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip, but
I had a sinking feeling this character was that high, considering when you did Circle of Death, I was like, okay.
So that is a 23.
Oh yeah, that hits.
That is a 22.
Yep, that one hits too.
And that is a 23.
Ooh.
So 3d10 damage.
Yep.
I have the potential of being undeadified here.
And I just healed you too.
Yeah. Well, if you hadn't healed me, I would be...
Absolutely.
5, 11, 21.
Total?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm down to 7.
I guess I'll have to eventually make it back there.
After all that, you still have 7 hit points?
Yeah, I was up to 30. Well, 28.
And then she is going to...
I did my job.
I screwed this up. You would be dead. Damn it, Blood Witch. You had one job. You're hexed now.
Well, we didn't get that damage spike. Damn.
Because I am an idiot and did not do it ahead of time where I would be doing an additional 3d8 damage to you. Damn it.
Oh.
All right, I've already killed one player this turn. Or one character this turn. Don't really want to kill them.
Is that the smallest violin right there, Josh?
So yeah, standard move minor. Cool. Yep. You are now hexed though. So you have disadvantage on all constitution saves. And yeah, if she deals damage to you, you take more damage. All right. Lampooner here is gonna backflip. Nope, this is Lampooner. Wrong one. Hey, there. He has no spell slots left. So he's just going to short and green and idiotic.
You're talking to me?
Fucking die. I don't have the energy for you anymore. And it's going to Vicious Mockery.
Oh boy.
At you.
Is it I believe it's charisma saving throw?
I believe so. You're wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. Okay.
He's dumb.
I rolled a 25.
That succeeds.
Yay! Look, buddy, you gotta try harder with the insults.
And then I have not done any of those yet. Damn it. I'm bad at killing you guys.
Be glad I'm not DMing. You would all die by now.
No, I'm also trying not to kill all of you on the first combat of a new freaking turn.
I show no mercy.
Tune in next time on Fires of Ravnica for the new Gatewatch.
Gatewatch the sequel.
Gatewatch the flamethrower. The kids love it.
He's gonna hop over here in this corner.
May the Gatewatch be with you.
And then the Fire Eater there is just going to do his slashy, flippy crap thing and try and take 2 slashes at Jack. That is a 18. And that is a lot more than an 18.
This'll hit.
Yeah. 6 slashing damage each.
Okay, I'm going to Actually, what action? That's probably a reaction. Yeah, that's a reaction. I can't do that, so I'm just gonna have to eat it. You said 6 each.
Yes.
Okay, so it's gonna be.
He's going to try and recharge his fire. Hey! So at the tip of his blade, he's been trying to set it, like, catch it on the ground or on something to catch it back on fire. And eventually, this time around, he's able to catch one of your chitons. And that's just enough friction to ignite the end of his sword again. Or his blade again. He recharges fire breath.
Oh, goody. I'm so happy for him.
And he is going to backflip. All right, Katrine.
Do it.
Your mistress calls for you.
Good.
She gonna get an answer, but she might not like it.
She moves up and swings her scimitar. 21 to hit.
That hits.
6 slashing damage.
Word.
And she's gonna try and hit again. 14 to hit.
That misses.
And that's all she can do.
Okie dokie. Oh, beautiful. You're back here. How sweet. Rickus.
Okay. We're going to do something stupid and crazy. I'm going to move here.
Oh.
You finally get to do something, so why not make it big?
Right?
So what I'm going to do is use the bonus action. Healing word. Level 3.
Okay.
At Rhino.
At the Katrine.
At Katrine. Submit.
10.
That's a lot more than I had before.
And then I will do... Okay, I have 0 on level 3. Hideous Laughter.
Okie dokie. Yes,
against the witch.
Constitution save, then.
Laugh, bitch.
Oh,
Right.
I
Wisdom.
Oh, that's much better. That's much better. That's a nat 20.
Oh.
And that's move, action, bonus action. Yeah.
Dear, the only thing that's funny right now is the size of your penis.
Did you put that in the doc already? He's now good lord, in the space of one session, he is now tied with Trevor.
Flip, and
And Rakdos guy.
And Raptor's guy.
Oh god, it's the count is 666, guys.
Yeah!
And we're in the middle of a Rakdos fight.
It only seems appropriate.
miss and miss. Nope, that one's gonna hit. I thought that was a 6. That's a nat 16. So that's 7 from those guys, I believe. Yes, 7 piercing damage.
Yeah, that's what you were saying before. So
I'm getting the numbers mixed up. I apologize.
Well, we're slowly killing them off. You'll have less numbers to remember.
Yes. I mean, that's actually not a bad thing for me.
No, you're grateful for it.
Actually, yeah, now that I don't even have to think about the freaking knife jugglers, which are bonkers ridiculous more than I thought they were going to be. Only CR2. These guys can do freaking 20 damage a turn without blinking.
Yeah.
that is crazy.
Yeah. Well,
All
it
right.
didn't help that the tank was not in the fight when they were there.
That is fair. Josh, you are up. You are equidistant from 2 assholes. Oh, yeah, that guy's... I never deleted that guy. Forgot to delete that guy. He's
I
just been
really-
watching this entire time.
Really don't like you, son of bitches.
Feelings mutual. Come in here, break into our area, break into our office.
Step.
You know, I'm sure this breaks some kind of anti-guild aggression thing.
And
You think
going to
Nick is in a good and bad place at the same time. These guys are not in, like, these guys are pretty hard, but they don't like they melt pretty easily.
going to swing the table at him again.
He's on the table. Are you just carrying around your other table?
Yeah, might as well. It served me well so far.
Fair enough.
My trusty table.
Me and my table. He does a backflip on your table, sticks his tongue out at you, and then backflips or jumps off of it, and then lands on his table again.
Yeah, that was pretty stylish. I'll give you that.
I know. Minor.
Let's see. Can't do that. Can't do that. I am going to have to save my ass, basically, and use 2 points to get that damage resistance back up.
Word.
And heal 2 points as well. And hope those 12 hit points are enough to save me.
Yeah, unless they both go ham on you. I mean, it will. But, yeah. You could take a hit from, 12. You cannot take a hit from one from both of them. All right. Zev, you are up, good sir.
Alrighty. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at this lovely one.
Okay. Not my puppet, no.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is going to be, I'm casting at first level, so it's going to be 16 radiant damage.
Christ.
So are they still up?
Nope.
Oh.
Lord.
Nice. That saves me a lot of effort now.
Ignites them in a flame of glorious red and white glory.
Light up the night.
All right.
Take that, you fucking puppet.
Okay, so my question, Z's going to look over at L. Hey, you got that other guy?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, I'm heading back. And Z's going to come down all the way back over here, I think, right? That's 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
Oh, just exactly. Okay, that's more than enough.
You can't cut the corners around the solid squares.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to cast for a bonus action, we are casting Spiritual Weapon, and that's going to persist for a whole minute without me having to concentrate worth a darn.
Yep.
So, I love it. And I'm going to summon the blade right next to the witch, and I'm going to have it strike the witch, and it misses.
She is going to grab it. Yes, it is a spiritual weapon. She's going to grab it, and nat ones are fun. She's going to bite into it and shatter your blade.
No.
Oh.
Tasty magic.
I eat magic.
She's not going to gain back anything from it, but your blade is dead.
So I have to cast it again?
Yes.
Okay.
L. Lady
Alrighty.
L, you're up.
So those guys are all in there, but we still got to clean up out here. So she's going to, let's see. Well, yeah, she can make it over there. She's going to run over here and give her new good friend Jack a poke.
Now's not really the time, but oh, that kind of poke.
I mean, if you don't want to feel better, I could just not come in here.
No, I'll take it.
Yay. You can now take hits from both of them. All right. Any minor actions?
Do I have any minor actions? I don't think I do, actually. Let me check. That's not the thing I wanted to click. Yeah, not unless cantrips or minor actions.
They are not.
No. Do you have Sanctuary?
Ooh, I do actually have Sanctuary.
Use it.
Wait, do I have Sanctuary? I may have switched it out for Chaos Bolt.
Oh.
No, I do still have Sanctuary.
It's a bonus action to cast.
Yay.
You ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects such as an explosion or fireball. If the warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, the spell ends. That's good.
Sweet.
So who do you target? You or Jack?
Well, given that I'm at full and he's not, I should probably not be a dick and target him with it.
Oh. All right. So,
The fuck is that?
It's a shield. Makes him harder to hit you.
Oh, sweet.
how many of this can she do? Jesus Christ, really? Okay. So, she can cast this twice per day. She is going to take out that needle from before. Z. Stab it into the ground. You guys are so cute. I can't wait to play with your corpses.
If it's Circle of Death, we're probably dead.
Circle of Death.
We're probably dead.
Constitution save.
You guys better roll really good.
Probably won't.
Well, I
Probably
won't because
won't.
I'm hexed. So
Yeah, you have you have disadvantage.
Oh, well, I still got a 15.
It's not bad.
Oh, jeez, Raul.
Her spell DC is okay. So, you guys are going to take half damage. Raul is going to take all of the damage, and because again, I am not going to roll 8d6 and add up those numbers because it is late. Roll 8d20. Roll 20. Give me numbers. 27 damage.
Oh, I'm still down.
I'm down.
I think we
That is
permadied
half
too.
damage.
I think we permadied too.
No. If she could cast it as a higher level, yes. But she cannot.
Oh, okay.
But yes, 27 damage. You guys take 13. Raul, you take all 27.
I'm at negative 14.
And then are all three of you guys down?
Yep.
Cool. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then she is going to. Is that a. Hold on 1 second. Need to check a spell because I don't know the spells on each of them. Okay, that's a full action. Sad face. Oh man, I really wish that wasn't a action. Full action. Makes me sad. It's so good if she could do it. And then she is going to not do much else. She walks through and what a mess they've made of my club. Okay. Time to wrap this up. I'll get information from their corpses. And that is all of the lampooners. So these guys can be removed as well. Oh, well, that's cool. It no longer removes them from initiative when you do. Oh, there's one left. Boop. There we go. It's like, wait a second, it doesn't remove them from initiative anymore. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there it goes.
This dude is going to move 1, 2, 3, and 1. Nope, and move there. No. How do want to do? Fuck it. He's going to move there and breathe fire over everybody in that area. Because fuck it, Rakdos.
Makes sense.
Dexterity saving throw. You 3. That'll
Modified 20.
All right.
8.
So, Jack, you take 9 fire damage. The other 2 take 4 fire damage. Then he is going to try and ignite it again. He's going to try and do an awesome thing where he's going to try and ignite his fire breath off of his own fire breath and succeeds. So he does this really cool thing as the flames are still in the air, quickly spins his blade around and catches flame again. Katrine, death saving throw. Success. Rickus, death saving throw. Don't roll a 1. That's 2. All right. This guy is going to take a pole upside of Jack's head. And miss.
Well, he also has to make a savings throw first.
That's true. So, yeah, wisdom saving throw. That'll hit. Still miss.
Can I see her in the door?
Yes.
Okay.
No. There's not a direct line from your square to hers. So, wisdom save for the next one is going to fail. So he's going to target. He can't target L. So, yeah, he could. Yeah. So he's going to target L and smack at her, which is going to be 10 feet range.
Oh, it doesn't have to be in a straight line?
No. Actually, yeah, it does. So, yeah, he's going to lose it. That one's going to bang off of the shield. Jack, you are up.
Really need to clean these guys up.
Yeah, this wasn't really how I saw this day going.
Us either. We were having fun.
Let's see. Going to take a swing at the remaining pole person.
Yep.
That's going to be a whopping 12 to hit.
And these guys don't have great AC. Hold on. Close that window. Yeah, I can start closing windows. 12 misses. Just barely.
Right. Gonna do the same thing I did last turn. Re-up my resistance and heal a small amount.
Okie dokie.
No, not 156 hit points. Fingers. That'd be fantastic, but no.
That would be good. Zev, death saving throw.
Yep. I am surviving.
Yay. Alora, you have a dude next to you. He just breathed fire on you. He intends to.
Can I shoot him at this range?
You would have disadvantage.
Can I shoot the other guy with him right next to me?
You would take an attack of opportunity.
Ugh,
You can always shock and grasp him.
that is true.
You have spells. They don't have to have.
Yeah, let's do that. Because
Especially if you're not moving, I know shocking hands needs a somatic thing, so you move action to put your gun down, shock, pick up.
yeah, because I can just like flip it back onto its little holder thingy.
Yep.
Alrighty, so she'll do that. She'll hook the gun part of the cannon proton pack onto it and just, you know what? She's not very good with martial combat. She's not gonna punch him. She's just gonna fucking slap him across the face.
The slap again.
Her hand starts to kind of crackle with arcane lightning, and she just
The thunder slap.
Jesus.
that is a 26
Yeah, that'll hit. That definitely hits.
for 11 lightning damage.
Oh man.
If that doesn't kill it, I swear.
It doesn't. It's a very low hit points. Stop almost killing things. All right. Walk.
Oh, fuck. Heck, it's bad news if she's in here.
What is going on in here? What are you? Eldritch Blast to Jack.
Hey,
Times 3.
yes, Jack. Fuck
Wisdom
off.
saving throw.
Oh, no, he made an action.
Oh, does it only last that long?
Yep.
Yeah, it lasts until he attacks something. Oops, wrong thing.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
What's an Eldritch Blast?
It is 3 Eldritch bolts coming towards you as she's bleeding, walking in, and the blood seems to coalesce around her around her feet, bursts up in 3 black globules flying towards you. And oh shit, that's the wrong hole. Turns out if I put my stuff in the wrong hole, it goes flying out.
Mm-hmm.
That is a god damn it. 16 plus 7.
23.
17 plus 7.
24.
And that one's gonna miss. So 2d10.
Do I? Those are targeting armor class, right?
Yes.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. I am going to use my reaction since I didn't get a chance to use it last turn to invoke Iron Hide. Spend. What do I got left? Have. Oh, this will be just enough. You said, what was it, 23 and 24?
Yeah.
And match goes to the attacker, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, it's not worth it then. All right, I can't do shit because they're going to hit anyways. Go ahead and roll.
All right.
Can
5.
you have the damage?
It's. I can only give myself. Does Eldritch have a damage type, or is it just
Force.
I don't think I can give myself.
So the upside is I rolled poorly. It's only 7 damage.
Okay, yeah. Force is one of the few things I can't give myself resistance to, apparently. So that makes sense.
She is. I mean, thankfully, I mean, she's used all of her spells, like every single one of them, other than her at-wills. Her at-wills are still very scary.
A total of 7 points?
Yes. Yeah, I rolled a 5 and a 2. So
11 hit points remaining.
the downside is the Fire Eater's turn, and he's going to belch fire again. Dexterity saving throws. Hey, look, that guy's going to take full damage.
That's a 5.
Ooh.
Crit success.
Yes, you take no damage. Because that's how I roll these things. That's a house rule, by the way. On saving throw ones, nat ones take double damage. on half damage ones, nat 20s do not take any damage.
Built-in evasion.
Yep. So 9 damage to both Alora and other dude.
I'm still surprised other dude is still kicking.
He was not damaged at all.
Oh.
He was fresh. Josh took out everybody else, and he was just sitting there poking away at him. So, I mean, I always balance my my weird double damage / craziness with that. So, yeah, 0 damage to Josh, thankfully.
What's the balance with that bitch?
She has low AC. The only reason why she only has a 15 AC. That's because she cast mage armor. Katrine, death saving throw. All right, you are 1 and 1. Oh boy. Rickus. Hey.
Oh.
Is that your third one, Raul?
No.
I think that's his third success.
No, it's my second success.
Oh, okay. I miscounted then.
Yeah, because the nat 20 technically doesn't count as a success.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. And this dude's turn, this asshole's turn. Flip and pull. Miss on one. Miss on the other. He's getting flippin' tired. Jack, you're up. I didn't roll to recharge that guy. Oh, well. My fault. There goes his game.
Let me see what I got left in the bag.
And thankfully, you do get 10 hit points every single turn. So, I mean, there's...
Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that's keeping me in there at the moment.
Hey, you know...
refreshing 3 every turn.
I had, back when I was playing WoW, I had I backup tanked a boss as a disc priest strictly because of bubbles. Soaking damage the entire time. So, man, bubbles tanking, man, is something to be said about it.
Yeah, there was a time on when we were playing League that I tanked Baron Nashor as Jinx because I had a Bloodthirster.
Jeez.
And enough attack speed to actually make it work.
5, 10, 15. Swing.
Oh, hello, gorgeous. Oh, that'll hit.
23 to hit.
That hits.
She's going to take 2 damage from the crab slap. And then she
Push her into the wall!
5d6 from having her ass slammed into that corner.
This could kill her, or she could laugh it off.
18 points of damage.
Does not quite.
From the slap.
Gets knocked back into the corner. Blood flows from her mouth. She looks at you and grins.
How is she looking, by the way?
She is like blood is flowing freely from her mouth, but she seems to be enjoying it. Zev, death save.
Yep. Oh, wrong one. All right, here we go. Still kicking.
All right, that's 2 successes for Zev.
Yep.
Alora,
Still kicking.
you have your dude next to you.
You said I can take an attack of opportunity and get her, right?
Yeah, and you are free to attack her. You are just going to take a swing.
Fuck it, I'm doing it.
All right, he's going to take a swing first.
Okay. Yeah, she grabs the gun and aims it over his shoulder. 15 nat 20.
That is a nat 20.
At least
so
it's
that
only
is,
1 hit.
Yeah, that is true. So that is 12 damage. 12 damage.
Ow.
I am still hanging in there. I swear to fuck if I miss.
He's not Sentinel, so he cannot stop your attack.
This one.
Nice.
Modified 20
Yes.
for 11 piercing.
Oh!
So
Please.
11 piercing and 10
Please.
thunder damage right
She
into her
has
chest.
to be dead.
you pierce into her, and the energy Jack you see exits the other side. She falls to the ground, still continues to laugh. She looks up, reaches up with one hand, makes a symbol in the air, and falls to the ground dead.
Buddy, you might want to get away from that.
The symbol as she the blood symbol hangs in the air dripping. All right. The Rakdos Fire Eater's turn.
Great. I
Me
might
too.
die.
Do his flippy chain whip thing at Alora. And because fuck dying, that's going to hit. That's a nat 17.
Yeah, just barely,
Um,
but it hits.
Jesus Christ. Well, that's a nat 17 before it's 22.
Okay.
And Jesus Christ. How's 15 damage sound?
Yeah, that puts me at -2.
Yeah, because he rolled a nat 20 on the second one. Or no, so that is, sorry, that's 16, it's 12, 18 damage.
How many did you first tell me? 15?
15.
So that's
So
-5.
he is going to take a step back, take a step back, take a step back, and try and ignite his fire. And fails.
Well, the rest rides on you, Jack.
Katrine, death saving throw. Don't roll a 1. Yay, that's 2 successes. Rickus, don't roll sub 10.
I don't want to roll.
Are you 2 for 2?
He is 2 and 2. So
Okay.
Jeez. This is it. This is it.
I'm stepping
Never
away. I'm
die.
not even looking.
live or die! Live or die!
Oh.
How many of those reses does Jack have?
Oh no!
Oh, boy.
This is going to be fun. Sorry, geek-io.net/Discord.
Oh, you're a monster.
Yeah, how many reses do you have? That's a groan.
If we survive this, we might have to take a loan out of the Orzhov Syndicate.
Oof. Oof. Because Rickus rolled a 3, by the way.
Yeah, hence our distress.
He is dead. Rest in power, my friend. Rest in power. So-
Avenge me.
In character, a spirit of a gnome appears over Rickus, stabbing a dagger into him, laughing, "Fuck you, Raoul!" and disappears. Wizard finally gets his revenge 3 years later!
Deep cuts tonight.
Quite.
This guy's gonna walk down. No, she's dead. He's not a coup de grace kind of person. Gonna walk over here and take some pokes at Jack. Doink. That is a 19 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
And that's a nat 1. So
It hits the ground and smacks himself back in the face, right?
we'll call it half damage on that. So take 2 damage. as he gets his pole into your chitin, but can't quite get it out of there. So he is going to abandon his pole. You now have a very pointy stick inside of you.
Lovely. I love stick.
But yeah, we'll call it half damage. All right, Jack.
The choices are hard.
It really is.
Yeah, because you're kind of approaching that monk point where it's like, oh boy, I
Out of
need
points.
A lot of points.
Yep. When you're out of points.
Gotta check something real quick. Yeah.
By the way, yeah, when fighting started breaking out, everybody got the hell out of here, except for a few.
All of the normal people, anyways.
All of the pretty much.
The normal Rakdos people.
Yes.
And you said the asshole with the stick hasn't really been hit.
Yeah. He's been hit now. He's actually been dealt more damage by his friend breathing fire on him than you guys, but he's been hit. He's not doing great now.
Okay. Fuck it. He needs to make a strength saving throw. Savings throw.
He has a -1 on that. That's an unnatural 0, my friends. That is a nat 1 with a -1.
The best.
You're muted, Carrie.
Can he just die?
I'm pretty sure he's going to.
He takes 11 force damage and is knocked back 10 feet.
So 22 force damage, obliterating him, creating a nice.
I kind of imagine like Jack pulled like what Galadriel did in Battle of the Five Armies, where it just disintegrates orcs like nothing.
Yeah, the force damage is so great, just obliterates him where he stands. Not even a blood cloud is there.
He used arc.
Yeah.
And
please tell me this also enacts a plus 20 fear to the fire breather.
5, 10. I'm giving you one chance to get out of here. Despite how I look, I'm not a monster. I just want to let these people live.
Watch her die. Watch her die. Watch her die. Huh.
I'll even throw in some fucking gold if you want.
I could probably kill you and get a bunch of rank with the Rakdos. Or I could
You probably could, but I pretty much single-handedly killed everybody in this room.
Or I can die, and I don't really feel like dying. Well, the way that I see it, and the Rakdos guy walks close-ish to you. The way that I see it, you don't have much left. I don't have much left. I'm not going to let you just walk out while I'm here. I need something out of it, and it's not gold. That's no fun. You know what's fun? You know what I think you're a gambling man. You a gambling man?
Yes, and
He holds out 2 dice. Very simple roll of the dice. You win. I let you resurrect all your I let you take care of all your amigos, and I walk out of here, you'll probably never see me again because I'm going to take myself and avoid this district for a while. I win.
Smart choice.
And he holds up a flask of alcohol. I win, and this goes all over your face.
I mean, it can't look much worse. So
he's going to walk over to you and hand you a red and black die, a red die with black numbers, and he holds out a black die with red numbers. He goes, all right, my friend. 3, 2, 1. And rolls the die. And what does yours land on, Jack?
Lucky number 13.
And his die dinks into yours, and you notice him flick his finger a little bit, and it stops on 20. And he goes to take a swig of the alcohol and breathes in. And as you brace yourself for what is probably the last moment that you are going to see, and it's staring down a laughing, maniacal fucking idiots.
Fucking clowns.
You hear a thunderous crack as a shot rings out. And the flask drops to the ground. And the Rakdos fire breather falls to the ground. Most of the back of his head missing.
Yum.
Trevor stands there holding a rifle pointed at his head. He flings the rifle back. I'm going to try and disarm whatever happened there. Go be a hero.
Don't have to tell me twice.
And Trevor is going to go over to the flaming sigil and pull out a book and start doing some research on it and figuring out some way to disarm this, because it seems to be changing.
How does one disarm blood runes in the air?
Disarming blood rituals for dummies.
Just gotta
Volume
Google
3.
how to.
Oh, look, it's the second search result.
The first one's porn.
Because of course it is.
Damn
What
it, I
else
knew I
did
should
you
have had
get
safe search
for?
on. So what are you doing, Jack? You have
Yeah, he's going to move. Gotta get this just right. Come on, kid. Get up. Kid. Shit. Throws a lower over his shoulder and starts booking it for the next room. Because he hasn't heard anything out of that room. No sounds of battle, no more noises.
Yeah, and
Nothing concerning.
Elle did tell him too, like that the lady being in there meant something bad happened there.
And so he's going to book it as fast as he can into that next room.
maybe a minute. I hope your heroing is fast.
And when he gets to the other room and he sees the plethora of bodies and viscera scattered around the floor, he's going to kind of freeze for a split second. And there's going to be a record scratch. No.
Yep, this is me. You're imagining how I got here.
As we're all dead and bleeding out.
And I didn't do it this time.
And time's going to do that real strange dilation thing when you're lost in your own thoughts for longer than it seems like it is outside in the real world. And the lights on his body are going to flicker and shift, and the patterns are going to change a little to more of a white gold color.
P80.
and going to switch focuses and rush over to Zervod's side. I need you to slams a hand into his chest, uses one of his few remaining power points to hit him with a D8 of healing. For 8 hit points, actually.
Woo! Max healing.
He's gonna not necessarily throw Elora down because that might do enough damage to kill her, but set her down quickly but gently and use a bonus action to stabilize her to 0. Z, you gotta help him. I can't.
11.
Fuck. No.
Oh, this is bad.
Not good.
All right. Okay. Let's just get some. Let's get going. And Z's gonna start saying some words, and the Boros shield on his the Boros symbol on his shield is gonna glow. He's gonna use 2 healing words on at first level on Katrine and Elora. And he's going to then do a quick check on Rickus. And well, you're all right, kid.
What happened? I remembered the lady, and I shot her, and then the clown, and where am I?
Have about 30 seconds, guys.
All right, let me see if I can help our ever so wonderful friend here. And I will cast a second level healing word on Rickus. So.
It does nothing.
Oh, well, this is bad.
As you feed your energy into him, you feel it go into his body, but it doesn't do anything.
Oh, great. And Z is going to walk over to Zatesh, and I'll do I know Zatesh took a lot of blows earlier, so Z's probably going to make a medicine check just to see how bad is the injuries.
Go for it. It's a very low DC to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I imagine so. I rolled so low, it's still obvious.
Yes. He did.
They did.
They did.
So we have some problems here.
You've got the punchy thing, right? You can.
Kind of looks back and forth.
I can't punch the dead alive. That's not a thing I can do.
Slams his hand down into Rickus's chest. I'm not done taking the piss out of you yet. And there's going to be a crackle down his arm.
And I was gonna say he was gonna release all his bodily fluids once he's dead.
Ding!
Jolt Rickus back to life.
Oh my God! Who was that? Why was there a
That's
tiny?
one.
Yes, all I saw was fire, flames, and a gnome.
Oh God, no!
I think his name was Wizard. Holy Christ!
No, maybe is it the?
No, this was a gnome. Thank you.
You're fucked up, dude. Take a nap.
I think maybe he got hit on the head.
And he's going to stagger over to Zatash, and the lights are starting to flicker and fade, and some of the patterns are going out as he, drops down next to him and, kind of half scoops up Zatash's body and. Come on, you piece of shit.
Z kind of like looks over to Allura. So, worst case, we get leather shoes out of this deal.
Oof, dude.
Oh, Katrine just looks over at him, like she's taken this whole time to just listen to like what's going on. She sits up and looks at Z, like, you can't. Respect for the dead? Where'd that go?
Yeah, Laura looks actually upset at this.
Look, it's just the old Tin
character, by the way.
Street.
Trevor comes into the door. Dude.
Sorry, it's that old Tin Street goblin in me sometimes. It comes out.
So he comes in with his rifle is
Once in
over
a
his
while.
shoulder. So that was going to explode. I figured it out.
We're still here, so that means it didn't explode.
Yes.
Hey, we're here.
Oh no. So he's gonna walk over to Jack and he's gonna put his hand on Jack's shoulder. You know you can't save them all, right?
Yes. I can.
He's gonna he nods. He's gonna take the butt of his rifle and whack you upside the back of the head with it. You could save this one, jackass. Get your head out of your ass and just fucking do it.
Son of a fucking. And a little of blue phosphorescent fluid is going to start leaking out of his nose. And as his head's swimming from being hit upside the fucking head with a rifle, thanks.
Anytime, buddy.
He's going to kind of flash back for a quick second to the way he was treating Zatash earlier today. You know, with the whole screaming in their head thing and making them freak the fuck out. And to that stupid fucking kid at the parade. Daddy, why doesn't the superhero do something? And the lights flicker back on. And then again. And then coils of electricity start going down his arms. And he smashes his hands together and draws an arc between them. And slams it down into Zatash's chest. I'm sorry!
What happened?
I know you're with them Golgari folk, but it's not time for the long sleep just yet, buddy.
I'm gonna die. I want to die not here. That was scary.
You're telling me. Thud. No, backwards.
Oh.
He's a jackass, but he's not enough of a jackass to collapse on someone who has 1 HP.
They're
he
going
will flop
to
the other direction.
They're gonna stand up and goes, okay. All right. Ow.
Yeah.
And,
I really hate clowns.
I hate them a lot.
and they are going to start channeling Balm of the Summer Court. And start, so they didn't spend anything. So everybody is going to gain. They will actually blow. That sucks. Of course, I roll a 2. So I can only spend 3 of them, and they're going to kind of vibrate out 3 times, and everybody in the area is going to gain 6 hit points and 3 temporary hit points as they flaps kind of erupt from their ear holes a little bit, and like warmth kind of radiates off of them. And unlike the rest of like the decomposition-y feeling that you would normally be getting from a Golgari, this feels very warm, very nice as it kind of washes over everybody.
Oh,
that's so nice.
That feels nice and warm, but in the good way, not in the burning hellfire way. The people who just came back to life, are they all prone, or can we get up?
Yeah, everybody is prone, but you're able to get up.
All right.
Katrine stretches a little bit and stands up, brushes off some of her armor. Well, we still have work to do.
Trevor's going to kind of go, I'm going to man the entrance to make sure nobody else gets in here.
Thanks, Trevor.
Good job.
You guys obviously need to gather all of this.
Since most of us are back to the living. Oh, well, Jack is back at health, right?
Yeah, well, not much. He has 13 hit points now.
How much did Z's healing do, by the way?
Oh, sorry. I need to roll those.
Might help. Hey, Trevor.
Oh, he clutches his chest.
You heal 6, Alora, and Katrine, you get 5 from me.
I owe you a drink.
Yeah. It's like 8 now. Believe it when I see it, cheap ass.
Hey, if you want to get my flask out of that guy's face, be my guest.
You get a flask thrown back towards after he leaves the room. It's the one that had the probably ethanol alcohol in it from the fire breather.
I mean, if we find it, I can fix it for you.
And he's just gonna, like, if anybody does any investigation out towards it, he's literally he has this rifle leveled at the entrance, just like anybody with black and red come in here. So help me.
It's like that one of the many gifs of The Simpsons, where Grandpa walks in the door, puts his hat on the rack, turns around, picks his hat up, puts it back on, and walks right back out the door.
Yep.
Hey, Z, Jack.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Anytime, kid.
So I have a question.
The answer is fuck you.
How are we going to get out of here?
Well,
We have legs.
Let's.
Yeah, I
What-
mean, we
what
could
could
use
you-
our rings, but that would leave Trevor here, and that would be kind of a dick move.
I mean,
Any other day, I'd say do it. Today,
Yeah, what happened? The last thing I knew was that fire guy, and then I'm in here.
it got a little too hot in there for you.
So Zatesh is going to kind of just sit back on the floor. He goes, I'm going to guess you guys are going to look around a bit. I'm not that great at that, so I'm just going to be here meditating, and anybody who wants to just kind of chill with me, you'll be better at least.
Yeah,
Thanks, buddy. I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, me too.
Let's not make this completely
And
useless. Yeah.
and as they sit down, like it's fully green. A green spirit kind of erupts from him or from them, and it is it looks kind of like Green Raptor Jesus, and kind of forces out healing energy, and it's a healing spirit, by the way, is what's going on right now. And up to a minute, pretty much every turn every 6 seconds that you spend in there, you're getting back 6 hit points because I rolled max on the healing die.
Nice. Katrine is not gonna spend any time in here.
Yeah, and it happens immediately. So I mean, not that we're counting hit points right now because not even I'm that much of a dick.
Surprise! Round 2.
She'll stay in here for 12 seconds.
There you go.
And then she goes to the office. The first door that they opened, because that looked like a really important room.
Well, they literally called it the office. So
I mean, they did, yeah.
Yeah.
So she's gonna go in there and
Rickers wants to get out
look
of the
for a
place
bunch
of
of
his
shit.
death.
That's what she's gonna do.
Yeah, Elle's gonna take a couple seconds in there and then head over here to help investigate.
All right. And so since there's no threat, you guys are able to take your time on this, and it takes you. There is a really freaking awesome feature in Pathfinder that I'm surprised was not adopted for 5th edition, but I like it so much. It's my game. I'm running with it, called Taking 20. Basically, you can take the amount of time that you would spend making 20 rolls. In this case, it would be 2 minutes to guarantee a nat 20 on your roll with it. So
rules, bitch.
you kind of look around for a couple of minutes, and then it starts clicking in your head that you're not quite looking in the right places, because why would they keep things that are super important right out on the desk?
I have thieves' tools.
That's good. I know where to look. So because that's my job. I'm an investigator.
Yeah.
So I start to find the hidden, or look for the hidden places in the office, and then I will tell Elora to open them.
The Raptor's secret snack drawer.
Time to employ my
And she makes air quotes.
properly licensed general multi-purpose tools.
And you hear Z in the distance go, "Thank you."
I thought Z was gonna have a shiver down his spine.
I mean, she's using them in the duties of the Gatewatch, so her breaking into this shit is perfectly legal.
And also, because Z is not in the same room as said device, so Z has less concerned about it.
Yeah. And if it weren't entirely legal, Katrine would deputize her for the moments she was using said tools.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, it's definitely how that works.
It did exactly the opposite of what I wanted to do. Sorry. All the lights go out. You heard people laughing.
Whoops, hit a fuse. Hang on a second. Okay, we're back.
That is not a thing that I meant to do. Sorry.
I was expecting a cake to emerge out of the ground or something, and a girl just standing on top of it, just going, ho, 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 ho.
I actually kind of want that to be canon. Z's tinkering, or Elle's tinkering in the walls, and the lights go out, and you just hear, "Sorry," and they come back on.
There you go. So you now have pretty much access to the entire store, the entire place, without anybody kind of messing around with you. It's the reason why now everything's open. You have access to everything. But I want to finish up the office stuff really quick. As you start tinkering around, you pop one open, and there is a pretty obvious false floor or false drawer bottom in that one. And when you lift it up, there is a what is pretty obvious from what you can tell, a blood-written contract written in Abyssal.
Oh.
Does anyone speak Abyssal?
Katrine just holds out her hand for the papers.
God damn it, Elle hands it over to her. Why do I keep doing that?
You did that a lot in the last episode too, and I think in this one too.
It's because I have a character in another game whose nickname is Z. So.
But yeah, so yeah, she's gonna read them because she does read Abyssal.
So it's a lot of, and you are very well versed to the verbiages of contracts. So this is a very lengthy drawn out way to basically say a contract for 66 lives given for what is simply called, in quotes, the return.
turn. Okay.
You pop open, Elle, you pop open another one, and one of those puppets fly out of it. And it's like attaches to your head and starts like trying to like shove it, like tries to pull out this like dagger out of its hand and starts trying to shove it into your head.
Do I need to roll anything?
Yes. Roll a let's just roll a check against you, or an attack against you. That's going to be a 15 to hit.
It misses.
All right, so you're able to get your hand up as you freak out. Ironically speaking, you freaking out, going to hold your hand up, like basically gets in the way of the knife, and it just sits there and tries to struggle against you. And eventually, after it's done, after the one attack is done, kind of just falls onto your shoulder.
Damn fucking clown puppets! And she's gonna drop. She's gonna just drop kick it across the office.
Ooh, Elle swearing. It cracks up against the wall and like falls to the floor.
Stay there, or I will burn you.
Okay.
She walks over and shocking grasps it.
It is a very shocked puppet.
Good.
Jack's gonna pick it up off the ground. I'm gonna call it Little T.
Fuck you.
Well, it's just as creepy.
And then the big one.
Hey, at least this one gets wood.
You're basically able to realize that there is a part of the actual top of the desk that you're able to pop out, and the top of the desk kind of slides over and falls over.
Ooh, you could hide a whole person in here.
Kind of. It is a very deep recess in here. And inside of there is a sack. About 6 kilos worth of assorted drugs, and another like kind of a Rolodex that is all written again in Abyssal, but as you read it, it's coded Abyssal. Like, it is really complex worded, and none of it makes any sense whatsoever.
Will it just take time to decipher?
Probably time and luck, like a lot of both of those things.
Good thing we know a living computer.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining Elle like leaning so far down in there that it like picks her feet up off the floor.
Yeah, Katrina's definitely gonna take it, even if there's not a huge chance we'll be able to decipher it, and decode it. It's still a piece of evidence.
Hey guys, I found a bunch of drugs.
Yeah, the two of you, Z and Katrine, would know that this street value of this is about 120,000 gold.
Oof. Wow. But also probably worth a lot in notoriety if we turn it in.
And it's a possibility.
That's true. That is very true.
Maybe they'll give us a reward.
Possibly.
Zatash kind of peeks their head in. That's poison.
I mean, yeah, it's drugs.
They kind of reach their hand for it.
Yeah, no. Can you please put that away somewhere, Elle?
I smack Zatesh's hand. Zatesh's hands like bad lizard.
She opens up the leather, the tooled embossed leather pouch on her belt, and you just see like brick after brick going in there.
Rickes will come into the office real quick and is like, "Oh, the Celeste really like that one over there."
They look very sad as they get disappeared into the bag. In the sack that's kind of just there is, as you pick it up, it jingles and it's pretty heavy.
Ooh, what's this?
Ooh, I know that sound.
Yeah, you do. And you open it up, and there's about 4,000 gold in there, give or take.
Guys, we're rich.
Well, this is a very well-paid establishment.
Well, I mean, yeah, look at all these drugs. This is just what's left.
Properly documented or taxed dollars there. Coin.
Wait, these would be untaxed coin.
Yeah.
They have to go through the Department of Revenue and Expenses.
Yeah.
In other words, not the Orzhov.
Yeah.
Those jerks.
And not hidden at all are two similar but not as ornate rifles like what Trevor had earlier. And
Ooh.
three pistols, kind of like what the guy earlier who blew that one dude's head off for messing with his girl had.
Hey, Z, check these out.
Oh, well, they're actually halfway decently constructed. Must have cost a pretty coin.
I bet I could improve them.
I bet you can, but you know what else we can do? We can figure out who made them and sold them.
Or we can do both of those things.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yay!
I'll allow it this one time, kid. Don't get too antsy.
I'm a licensed weaponsmith.
Yeah, I know you are. That scares me more.
You've seen my work.
Rickus is like, what aren't you licensed in?
No, I got that one last week. I am not a licensed chef. And given what happened to the last toaster I made, I'm probably not gonna be.
The toast is still in therapy.
You hear a knock on the door frame, and Trevor's standing there. Huh.
Hi, Trevor.
Guns. Mind if I?
Go for it. You want me to tweak it first?
No, I want to look at it.
Okay.
And he's going to look at one of the rifles and put his down, look at one of the rifles. And he's going to take some time, look it over. It's pretty decent quality. You probably could do some messing with this, though. These things are really cumbersome if you're not used to them. Might be a little too much recoil for you, L, at least in the current state of it.
You know I have a Class A license with artillery endorsement, right?
He's going to take it, load a shell into it, and he's going to point it at a wall and fire it off, and even he kind of jumps back a little bit from it. Like,
are we talking about
I can work on that.
These things are not really well... these things have a lot of kick because they're not really made for specialization. So, yeah, you would need to work on it a bit. He looks at one of the pistols and does a pretty thorough dismantling of the entire thing and puts it back together. This might be your trick. And he looks in there and pulls out a thing of ammo and pops it into it and hands you it.
He takes it.
That one might be yours, at least until you can get some love into it. Guns are kind of my thing. Sorry. I have to have some hobbies when I'm not babysitting.
Well, now I just have to make the big one work because you said I'm too little.
I mean, yes. He pats you on the head. Yeah, but at least you're adorable. Nobody's coming. Everybody kind of freaked out and is kind of treating this place like it's a
clown-infested hellhole.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
By the way, Z, if you're in this room, you very much recognize Alora's "I've been dared to do something" face.
Yep, and Z is already now writing the paperwork for the next few weeks of possible explosions, damage, collateral damage, property damage, structural damage, and also the building contracts.
You need to update it.
Accidental loss of life.
You need to update those. I got my own lab.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. So I also need to include the insurance for said building and also equipment.
At this point, I don't think any insurance company would give her a policy at this point.
I don't know. There's some around here that are pretty progressive.
You actually could watch it calculate in Jackie's brain. Like video bits on an audio podcast, but I'm pretty sure you could hear that.
Right. All right. So that's about that's another 100 pages of paperwork I need to file for this. Oh boy.
Don't forget the form for the accidental loss of life.
Those are already pre-drafted. I just need to fill in the names for the victims.
He's efficient. Ever since the turbo encabulator incident, he kind of had to be.
Yeah, I had to have some of the forms pre-written and initialed early.
Was that you that when that? Oh my god, I remember that. Oh, that Rakdos dude was never the same after that one.
No, poor guy. Lost 3 dogs.
Oh. So you guys kind of hear a almost like a roar screech, and a green and white pseudo dragon pops down on Rickus's head.
Oh.
Please shit. Please shit. Please shit.
No.
It takes his hair and kind of rips into it a little bit, pops its head down, opens its mouth, and Tristana's voice comes out of it. Hi, asshole. We found a girl war camp. No movement yet. We're going to monitor overnight. Get fucked. It's going to poop. And it does.
Wonderful, Jack.
Ding.
Yeah, I think she's still upset.
And you know you can tell that this is animal message. So you know you can reply to it. You just have to have it within 25 words.
Message.
Sorry, that was my Ohio coming.
I mean the message up on its head, so.
Sorry, I try not to have my Ohio come out too often.
Thank you for the update. We're bad shape. We'll meet you tomorrow.
No, that's not. You should say something else.
All right.
Backspace.
Yeah, backspace.
The entire time the pseudo dragon is like ripping into your hair the entire time that it's.
Thank you for the message.
Thanks for the update.
Thanks for the update. We are
situation handled here.
Rip.
Situation in process.
I'm just imagining it. Sorry, go ahead.
Something about forms, initials, and transmission.
All right. It's going to lift off, but forget to let go of your hair a little bit, drop you, and then take off.
How many hit points do I lose?
A green and white streak fly through the air.
I'm imagining it now actually just saying backspace.
Yeah.
You only take 1 damage.
And then
I am dead.
Also,
no, you've been being healed. Don't even. Like, you've gotten a lot of heals.
Rickus dramatically falls over thinking he's dying again, and he's actually just fine, just lying on the floor.
And then all of us are just like, dude, you're fine.
Typical bards.
Again, drama queens.
Is there anything else in the
So dramatic.
Nice. That's awesome. Is there anything else in the office?
Not really. You guys pour it over and like almost pretty much rip it apart physically. And still like that's pretty much all that you find in there.
Elle's gonna go out and try and find the flask.
It's just on the ground.
Okay.
Not Jack's flask. That got
Oh yeah, Jack's flask.
back. The flask of the Rakdos dude is just kind of laying there.
Can she find the twisted lump of metal that was Jack's flask?
It would be pretty hard to find.
Well, because she knows where the guy was that he gave it to, because she was alive when we were fighting him, so she knows which body to search.
And you'd be eventually able to find it, but it is damn near unrepairable.
It's the principle of the thing.
It is.
She'll melt down the material and recast it if she has to.
It is there's no way that you're going to be able to reform this in its current state into a proper drinking vessel.
Into a liquid type vessel.
Yes.
Yeah, she'll just melt down the metal and use it to make a new one.
Recycling.
Exactly. It's the principle of the thing. She told him she would fix it.
Also, since this club did not explode, I'm going to raid the bar.
You are able to find a lot of very strong liquors.
Top shelf for Jack.
Are you sure you want to trust anything that's in this club? I mean, it might be laced with stuff.
The good stuff?
Datesh goes over to it and their eyes glow green and black. That one is. They take it, pop it open, and shove it back into their face.
You digest poisons okay?
Oh, yes.
Have fun then.
There's my buddy. Pat them on the back.
And then they kind of rest their head up on your shoulder and oh my.
This is a fucked up first day on the job.
You were telling me. Trevor, you kind of hear from up kind of ish towards the entrance. Hey guys, you might want to see this. You might want to take a look at this cliche.
Elle will follow Trevor's voice.
Please be boobs.
And
I'll follow
door,
him out there.
The door that was up towards that one, up towards the entrance is open, and Trevor's sitting over a computer station. Let's call it is what it is.
Steam-powered automated information relay.
Yes.
Is it the one by where we came in?
Yes, it's up.
So over here.
Yep.
Okay. Here.
That door is open now.
So
Trevor's,
you say it's a computer, but it could just be a POS.
I mean, it is because they didn't spend a lot of money on this one, but yes. He looks at you guys. All of this has been seen and it's been broadcasting.
But excuse me, broadcasting?
Where?
Somebody's monitoring this place.
Good.
Sweet.
Just fantastic. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Well, this
Raises
identity.
two middle fingers and two crab claws.
And Z walks over to Katrine. I think it's time for it. I think it's time for Form Z Zeta 2.
Yes, the GTFO protocol.
Yeah.
Can we figure out who's watching us before we get out of here? Or would that take too long?
It would take somebody a lot smarter than me and a lot more savvy with transmission protocols to figure this out. But I mean, it's a pretty easy assumption that probably the higher up in the Rakdos are watching this. Hopefully it's them and not something more sinister, which is weird to say.
Yeah, let's get back to the train station. Let's get out of here.
Elle, you're allowed full access. Go ahead, go bonkers. And everyone else, if you value your skin and possibly your eyes, you might want to leave the building.
Zatesh holds up their hand. Zatesh holds up their hand. I can help.
Run back to the bar, load up the bag.
Oh, and also, if you have allergies, I would advise you to cover your face.
And they give a huge raptor smile as they are.
Yeah,
Clever
Katrina's
them.
gonna get out.
All right, and Z will be the last one besides L and Zatesh. And after everyone has left, Z's going to go. All right, so we're going to do a standard Class B demolition. Don't get too fancy, and just jolts out.
So yeah, so
There's
we
no
all
such
run.
thing.
So we all run out of the club, right?
Yeah, get the fuck out of
In
there.
case of an emergency, stick your head between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye.
I mean, you guys are getting the fuck out. Elle has some shit to place around.
Zatesh is going to stand at the middle of the pretty much directly. They kind of look around, find their way directly to the middle of where you guys are at. And just sits there and focuses, and their hands turn green and black.
All right, I need to know for what I set up. What are you doing?
I'ma sink it. You
Okay.
can do your thing. I'll be fine.
Alrighty, let's see. So Elle will go around and look for load-bearing walls and pillars and start setting them up to go boom.
I feel like
And,
she has a big old smile on her face.
Oh yeah, she is like you whistle while you work. That is Elle right now. She is grinning.
Hey,
And
Mr. Low-bearing
Zatesh's-
Pillar, here, I have a present for
Oh.
you.
Zatesh's full, like, very toothy grin. And yes.
I have a feeling we're gonna get along.
You'll want to leave when you're done.
I know. Are you gonna come too, or are you gonna come out when it's
I'll be all right.
even with the boom?
I'm in with the boom.
Alrighty.
And at the same time that your awesome red and blue explosions go off, they're gonna slam their hands into the ground, and a gigantic fucking sinkhole is going to appear in it and begin sucking everything into it. And as they do, and everything eventually, you get this also on the snap to the outside of it, awesome red and blue explosions going off everywhere as you see
Gold
this,
sparkly fireworks.
as you see this gigantic circus tent begin to sink into this hole. And eventually the fire and everything is let out as the hole seals itself shut, and there is no Zatesh. And approximately 12 seconds later, they appear out of the ground behind you.
Well, that was the best controlled demolition I've ever seen. Good job.
Elle holds up her hand for a high five.
Oh, they high-five the hell out of it. Well, low-ish five for them.
So,
I was right.
guys,
It was a pretty good show.
So,
Like you.
you guys just made a really big boom. My
Yep.
suggestion is we get out of here, like, now.
This is not that bad of an explosion. There's worse usually here.
And on that
It's the
note-
Rakdos.
Oh, go ahead.
It's the Rakdos. They probably think it was staged.
And on that note, we will go ahead and wrap up this episode. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Greatly appreciated. If you want to support the stream and everything that we do over the Geek-io Network, head over to patreon.com/geek-io. For all of us here, we will see you guys right here next week. Bye.
Holy shit.
Bye.
Bye.
You have been listening to a geek-io Media Network LLC production. Would you like to convert that to pounds? Copyright 2019.